Hey, it's Adam aka Swimmingbird, and welcome back to EarthBound, originally known as Mother 2. Dani is here with us, of course.
Hello.
And this is part 9. We are, I'm gonna say, 3 parts away from the finale. This one, the next one, and then one more. So we actually only have 2 melodies left, if you've been keeping up with the series. If you haven't, no worries. We're only 53 levels in. But yeah, we're gonna get, my plan is 1 melody this stream, 1 melody next, and then the finale for the last one. So, we're missing Pooh, or he's looking a lot cuddlier.
No, he didn't turn into a teddy bear.
Let's do a little recap here. So last time first we went to the Pink Cloud Sanctuary, and we got the melody from that. Oh, Invixity, welcome.
Oh.
They used their early bird message of 2 months to say Gigas strikes back. Yeah. He does, and he will very soon. Sooner than you might think.
Thank you. Thank
you again. So yeah, we got the sanctuary, and then we went on the boat, and Pooh helped us punch this kraken, and the captain did throw his socks. Speaking of the connection between the two, someone mentioned if you take the carrot key to the captain, he does have a little dialogue where he's just like, that's a weird looking carrot, and yeah. One of those things you gotta know to do or think to do. Next, we went to Scarabia, either Scrabi, Scraba, whatever version you're playing. It's a big Egyptian-inspired desert. We puzzled out the Sphinx's riddle, got into the tomb, got the Hawkeye that we need for where we currently are, this creepy place. And then we also did encounter the Dungeon Man. I thought about putting the Dungeon Man's music in the opening, but I thought better of it. Also, this says a continuity error. Pooh should not be with us with the Dungeon Man. He should be gone with the Star Master, Arwuba. So, There we go. That is what happened last time. Alright, so we're in the deep darkness. We met this phone bird. Ring, ring. We can call wherever we need here. But we're good. Let's keep going. Let's talk to this monkey. How you doing, monkey? The monkeys run the inn in this forest. You can stay here for free. Do you want to spend the night? We're okay.
Hotel.
I swear, it doesn't smell like monkeys. Oh, we'll stay. This guy's sweet. Free inn. You're sure to have fond memories of the Monkey's Inn after your trip. Yeah, risky. The memories of the Dungeon Man. I won't make you relive those.
Are we gonna get monkey newspaper?
Oh, they should have a monkey newspaper. Didn't you think it was comfortable? Take care and goodbye. I don't think there is one, unfortunately. Look how dark this place is.
It'd be like scribbled on a banana leaf.
This is advanced deep darkness. A banana leaf paper. So unfortunately, this is a swamp, and it's extra swampy because if you go in here, you can only see the tops of their heads, and you take damage. So you have to be extra careful.
Is it poison?
Yeah, I believe so. I don't think we get poisoned, at least, but the teddy's fine. And there's an arms dealer here. He's wandering into the muck.
Okay, he just came
That's how he goes to the bathroom. He just walks in. Shh, don't talk too loud. What do you want? Got what you need. So he sells the, they're called multi-bottle rockets in EarthBound, or the pencil rocket times 20. I'm gonna try to not rely on those. They're expensive, and they make the bosses pretty trivial. So that's everything. Keep on the watch for bad guys. I believe if we use, I think it might be a little farther, actually. I'm gonna try to remember, but remember the piggy nose?
Yeah, vaguely.
So we got that piggy nose so we can find magic truffles. This is where we're gonna find them.
Nice.
Once we pass the monkey village, of course. I wanna become a pig. If I become a pig, I can find the mushrooms called magic truffles.
Hint, hint.
They're located in the swamp and can be found by scent. A pig's nose would be enough to find them, those great truffles by scent alone.
This is deep darkness. When you walk through the swamp, you endanger your health.
Oh.
You can't help it. That's why it's called deep darkness.
That's just how it is. I swear was that her behind the tree?
Is this kind of like a Heart of Darkness reference? Is
so,
that what they mean
this is
by that?
So I will mention, this is called Makyo in Japan in Mother 2. The original name is called Makyo. It's sometimes translated as Evil Zone or Cursed Jungle, but it literally means Demon Realm. It's supposed to be this idea of an ominous place that humans should not tread. It is.
But monkeys are fine.
Yeah, the monkeys are good. And some of these guys, I guess, the salaryman seems perfectly okay, but he's not in the darkness yet.
He's a capitalist, so he's also fine.
His money will protect him. It's really dark here in the deep darkness, isn't it? It's pretty creepy, don't you think? If you don't have the Hawkeye here, you're helpless. Well, luckily we stole it from the pyramid. But yeah, this idea is used in a lot of stuff, and it's always translated differently. Yeah, sometimes it's Evil Zone, sometimes they just leave it as Makyo, but it is supposed to be a place where it is scary, and often it's used not in the best way to refer to jungles and places where people from other, cities might be they don't need to be that wary of it, but there's almost like a fear, what do you call it?
Like how city slickers are afraid of cornfields.
What do you call it when someone has a unfounded fear? I don't feel it's necessary for us to talk. It's a doctor, okay. I was gonna say, I couldn't quite tell who that was back there. Let's talk to this guy. Hi, how are you? I'm not a bad guy. I came from one of the world's largest economic powers to this small rural village of monkeys. A businessman that is truly tough has to travel this far for the best opportunities.
See?
And I'm a tough businessman, yes sir. I'm also a representative of the doctor over there.
Wait, what?
A, do you want to buy? B, do you want to heal? Let's buy something. Needless to say, this is a rural village. We have poor items. Hello there, how may I help you? He puts on a different hat for a shopkeeper mode. Can I get you anything? So we can get these diamond bands here. The charm coin, so if you remember earlier, there was the lucky coin. That was very expensive. I think it was was it almost 10,000? It was like 6,000 or double this price. This is the exact same item, even though it has a different name. It's supposed to have the same name, but they messed up in EarthBound and named it differently. There's basically two versions of some of the items, the cheaper one and the more expensive one. Let's see if we can get a diamond band for our buddies here, because they're still wearing platinum. There we go. We can have that. But yeah, there's, I think when I think of the idea of the Makyo, the deep darkness, there's like Tarzan stuff a lot of the time, or trying to think of some of the Jungle Book, like the Rudyard Kipling stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
It's usually like a Westerner writing about how scary the forest is or something, but let's get rid of something with Jeff. So yeah, it's got a slightly weird vibe. Oh, we could sell some stuff. We have this coin of...
I guess my suggestion with the cornfield isn't quite right because they are creepy at night.
I mean, there's no arguing that forests and certain stuff can be creepy at night, but I think there's just the idea of like civilization or the village versus...
It's exoticism,
yeah. There's a good word for it.
Yeah, I know words.
Oh, a normal cup of noodles. I was gonna say, that's not a cup of life noodles. Yeah.
Just noodles.
If you notice, I did organize stuff. We're gonna need to get rid of the key to the tower, but I'm gonna try to sell some of our cruft.
Every time I see the bag of dragon, I remember that it exists. And
we need to use
that. That is.
Maybe we'll use that in the next big fight. Try to remind me. Tell me, everyone in the chat, tell me. Turn Paula into a dragon.
Paula specifically?
She's the one that has it.
Oh, right.
So, yeah. That's probably good. We'll use that pizza soon enough.
You can't sprinkle it on your friend.
You might be able to.
You are a dragon now.
No, you need to ask before you turn your friend into a dragon. Okay, let's get his platinum band here. Here we go.
Ashley says, turn Paula into a dragon. Thank you for reminding us.
She's always so fast with the reminders. I mentioned in the chat, if you have specifically EarthBound related questions and topics I would prefer, and you have those in, you want to ask, let us know. There's definitely going to be an area later where I will ask for questions more, because they will be very helpful. They could both use this charm coin. I don't know if we have any more room other than on
You are
Ness.
helpful, Ashley.
There we go. Get rid of that.
Thank you, Atlas. We're getting good reminders. We're gonna remember so good.
I'm gonna give him the other one so we can swap stuff around.
Like
I might just
I'm talking to myself.
No, it's okay. You're talking to the chat when you talk to yourself.
All the reminders we're getting, it's like filling up a meter that we'll be able to use it later.
It'll peak when it's ready. If you must talk to the doctor, please talk to me first. Do you have any business with the doctor? No, we're okay. You attempt to talk to the doctor without going through me. It violates the law. Please be careful.
I don't know if I like the doctor's manager.
I know, he's a little...
fishy to me.
He's a little fishy. Oh, I did move room for him.
Is he an insurance salesman?
He's like, yeah, his manager, where he's too worried about somebody... You know, he might be exploiting the doctor.
You have to ask insurance if it's okay before you can talk to doctor.
Oh no, we're losing the Mr. Saturn coin at long last.
No!
I'm gonna keep it. I'm keeping it as a memento.
Sorry.
Danny pulled her head back like, no. Oh, hi.
I do. A mole?
This is another one of those 100% mole playing roughs. So if you go into an area where you wouldn't be taking poison damage, you have to get a battle to proc the poison again. And that's why they're there. They're almost unavoidable. But they run from us here, so it's a little easier to avoid them. I heard monkeys living in some desert can teleport. Oh, you learned how to teleport from the monkeys? Not from a baby? I want to try. Will you tell me how to do it? No. It's our secret. You don't want to have a monkey for a student, do you? No, we will tell him. I gotta say no first. Here you go. Okay, I'm gonna teach him. Let's teach the monkey. Ooh.
Oh, no.
He didn't quite get it on the first try. I'll never get up. I want to try again. Run in a straight line.
We're watching a monkey shonen.
Go off camera. He's teaching us how to do a rectangle teleport to build up speed.
Ah.
So basically we could do that here if we were quick enough. I did it. Did you see me? That's awesome. Here's a small gift to thank you. Ness got the monkey's love.
It's actually a thing?
A gift from a monkey can be used during battle.
Oh, I
Who should
need
we
to
give
know
it
what
to?
the monkey's love does.
I guess Ness can use it.
in battle.
Do you have the monkey's love? Yes.
Yes.
Very much so. We have the monkey's love and affection. So I do want to pull up a map here because I believe certain trees, Paula has the piggy nose, we can use and find truffles. Oh, it must be right here. Hey, there's a magic truffle at your feet, but you have no room.
Oh no.
We gave up on the magic truffle. I'm just gonna go call Escargot Express because I think we have enough stuff to get rid of.
Oh no, you gotta swim over.
We gotta wade our way over.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I'm wondering if Miyazaki, not the Ghibli Miyazaki, but the From Software, Dark Souls, Elden Ring Miyazaki played this, because he loves those, poisonous swamps. Okay. Oh, sorry, Dad. Got a little trigger happy. Let's call them, and they are gonna pick stuff up for us. We have so much on us. We probably won't need to go back in the Dungeon Man anymore, so. And ideally, Escargot Express will find us here. There they are. He came out of the. He's such
out of the swamp.
Professional. He went straight through the swamp. All right, take
Okay.
the. We got to use the Pharaoh's Curse as well. So remind me of that, please.
The Pharaoh's Curse and the monkey's love.
The opposites. And then we're
Those
gonna.
are two different books in a series.
Oh. We need the Hawkeye. There's something else. Oh, the Mr. Saturn coin. Get rid of that.
I think there's a hole in the swamp where merchants come out.
They're born out of the swamp bog? Ugh.
No, like there's like a secret tunnel to
Okay.
somewhere else.
I might get rid of the neutralizer because we have the shield killer. I feel like the neutralizer's not. It's good to reset your stats sometimes, but I feel like it's taking up more space. And I want those truffles. Alright, let's heal and go. Luckily, it's a poison that only hurts you when you're in it. It's not a lingering poison.
Yeah, Atlas, it seems like the bird phone can call whoever you need.
Yeah, they work just like a normal phone, except
It's
they're cuter.
almost like a phone, but
And
a
they
bird.
follow your nose to the truffles.
I don't know if people have looked up like old 90s novelty phones.
Ah,
There is
we
in
went down
fact
that
a
rabbit.
bird phone.
was that the one we were looking at?
Yeah,
And
we were real tempted.
It was
by
so
it.
expensive though. Was it? It was like a toucan.
And I don't think it was gonna actually work because it was.
Not that we would
old.
probably use it, but
We don't have a landline
yeah.
anymore, you know?
Ooh, secret present in the deep darkness. There's a banana inside. Jeff, eat that banana since we're poisoning ourselves constantly. Jeff immediately eats the swamp banana. And look, so I believe you can kind of navigate if you know where you're going, but it is much better to use the Hawkeye.
Dark.
I'll use the Hawkeye. Oh, look at that. Beautiful.
This is that darkness thing.
Yeah, so we got the first truffle. Trying to keep track. What's going on over here? We got a ninja in the swamp? Shh, be quiet. I look very important, but I'm not really. I'm a cash dispenser, man. If you want to withdraw cash, I'll charge you a handling fee, which is the same amount as your withdrawal. So do you want to withdraw? No. I'll be here, so come back anytime.
He also came out of the secret tunnel.
Yeah. I believe the businessman, if you get medical help, he like asks you if you want to pay later. But that's why I got so much money. As you can see, we have almost 20,000 because I was like, I'm not paying that guy. He's doing some sort of swamp money laundering.
Ashley says he deals with very wet money.
Ugh. The stinkiest bills. It's the hostile elder oak.
Oh no.
Oh, we should try the monkey's love on it. These guys are a little scary because they are similar to the territorial oak, where they will explode. So you want to finish them off and then mash through the rest of the text fast, so your bear doesn't die. All of a sudden, a monkey came along and pinned the enemy down with his tiny monkey body.
Oh my goodness.
It solidified them. It's like the slime machine, basically. Let's bash him. Monkey, hold them down. We're gonna hit him with a bazooka. Wow. Frying pan to the face. No. So the plush bears are very vulnerable because they don't have rolling HP. So if they take that explosion, they're gone for, you know. Done for. And gone. I didn't buy more super plush bears in Summers, but that's okay.
Yeah, unless he didn't look that hostile, but it's his behavior that counts.
Yeah. I believe there's another truffle around here, near a flower. We got beef jerky.
R.I.P. bear.
I'm just gonna try to keep eating stuff as we need it.
When dragon time? I know we have to remind, but I don't remember when.
When we hit a powerful enemy would be good.
Like maybe boss, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there is a truffle around here. I'm gonna have to open up my truffle map, maybe. All is searched. It must be a little further up and to the right. So this is how you're supposed to find it.
That truffle.
Hey, there's a truffle.
Nice.
Here we go.
What does it do?
It cures 80 psychic points, I believe. Remember, we had one very early on. A dreamlike delicacy that's said to grow at the base of trees.
Very nice.
In wet, muddy places. It restores by 80 PP. Yeah, we had the one that remember I tried to use the glitch with the seasonings on it, and then it got a little wasted.
That's a little bird.
Hi, little bird. It's a photo spot. You guys stay in the water. The bird's gonna be in the photo. This is a
They're like half poisoned.
half poison. They probably have like miserable expressions.
Fuzzy pickles.
Fuzzy pickles. The flowers are a bit
coated
suspicious.
in mud.
Ness is usually the only one who's like looking good in the pictures. Jeff's lucky if his face is visible. Kaweek! Village tenders comes nobody. Far it's because quick.
What?
Okay. Strange little bird. An IQ capsule. I'm gonna keep feeding these to Jeff. Get this boy as smart as can be. They do help PSI users. It does buff their psychic points. Tenda Village. Nobody comes to Tenda's village because it's far. He said backwards stuff. Alright, we got 2 of the 5 magic truffles. Gonna keep my nose open to find them. I think I'm gonna, if you want to keep heading kind of down, I'm gonna open up my truffle map to make sure I don't miss anything.
Danger. Oh no.
What are those?
I don't know, I'm scared.
Don't lead us astray now.
No! They're coming towards me, and also the screen is flashing help.
Oh, we did miss a magic truffle right at the beginning. Ooh! Look at that little guy. It looks like a baby kraken.
Thank you for taking control.
It's a zap eel and an even slimier little pile. Whoa!
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's me. Do you want to read?
hope you're doing well. I've actually started playing Mother 3. I wanted to play it before, but I just used a NSO Japanese GBA. Sorry, log message.
So you're playing on the Nintendo Switch Online, the Japanese one.
Okay.
Yeah. I think, honestly, as story heavy as Mother 3 is, the sprites are so well done and like have a really evocative way of like almost pantomiming what's happening. I think you could play it without knowing what they're saying and still get a lot out of it.
Yeah, I'm excited to go through Mother 3 too. Wait.
I feel like that might be the one you've seen the least of.
Well,
not counting Mother 1, but now you saw the whole thing of that.
I feel like I have seen good chunks of Mother 3.
Okay.
Including the ending.
I feel like there's stuff that you're going to be surprised by and be like, this happens? Okay. But yeah, there was another truffle back by kind of right at the beginning after you leave the
eyes.
After you leave the monkey's hotel, there is a truffle. Sorry. Just try to finish the sentence.
I was scared.
Yeah, it's a big pile of puke. It makes sense.
Ew. I think the only thing worse than seeing a big pile of puke on, like, the ground is if you're in water and it's there.
Monkey.
Bad.
We're gonna have the monkey jump in it.
Nightmare.
He's got the same music, but this is some sort of weird offshoot of Master Belch.
Ugh.
I'm sorry, but somehow...
Don't make the monkey touch the pile of puke.
Somehow Belch has returned.
Playing on it, no.
The monkey seems more successful at pinning stuff down than the slime generator, actually. Yeah, that one is grosser to me because the green one was a little more like fantasy puke, whereas that's a little too real, the brown
Icky.
barf. Oh, sweet.
I need a mint.
Uh-oh. People were suspicious of the flowers.
Bloom.
It's the demonic Rafflesia.
Based off the same thing, yeah.
Yeah, so these are known as corpse flowers a lot of the time because of how stinky they smell, but they use that to lure in bugs. I'm sure a lot of people know of them from Vileplume and Pokemon. A lot of these things are not taking, much damage. Ah, Paula! Paula's in trouble unless we can take it out quick.
Get him! Get him!
Probably better to just bash it. Yep, okay. I was gonna say, healing her is one way.
Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
You're supposed to maybe heal someone as their HP is rolling down, but I think it's better to sometimes just mash through. Mash and bash, they say. Okay, so I have the Pharaoh's Curse to use on something.
Oh, yeah.
Paula, have this Kraken
You
soup.
have to curse something.
We defeated the Kraken, and now we got its delicious soup. Ness can have a pizza to remind him of home. They're supposed to get a pizza place and own it at some time, not quite yet. And then Jeff, I think he's okay. I don't know if he took as much damage. Ness has more HP than I thought, because he'll be fine. Ooh, look at that! Bugs!
Crashed.
So many bugs!
Oh, there are lots of bugs.
These guys are a little harder to run from.
Slugs!
It's the Pitbull slugs. For Mr. Worldwide. No.
They look like they're gonna do a little dance.
Yeah, they're lined up. Stop eating food in the water. We weren't in the really poisonous water, just the sludge. Just the sewer-like sludge, if you remember the sewers of Forside.
Soup while sitting in a swamp water. Yeah, that's gross.
Sucky food. Ugh, he pulls out the pizza and it's like, did you get spinach on the pizza? No, it's just green. Salt packet. They drop salt packets really frequently.
The slugs drop salt? The
slugs, yeah. Don't use it on them. Maybe they're taking the slug to make sure no one uses it on them. I don't think we could use it on Truffles, but I'll just leave it with Paula. Look! It's completely broken. I thought I could fix it, but on re-examination, I noticed that there's no engine. Someone took the engine out of Monotoli's helicopter. Remember, that's the one Porky stole. And he crashed it. In the wilderness, no, I turned around, and a fish command came out of the water.
Oh no!
I was trying to go the other way. The manly fish jabbed us.
Manly fish.
Look how manly he is. He's got a good rough and tumble energy to him. Comes out of the swamp and takes you out. Luckily, we've got a bazooka. One of the manly fish's worst enemies and biggest weaknesses, a bazooka.
Yeah, I could see that.
I might give Jeff the monkey's love, because he's the first one that was hanging out with a monkey anyways, the bubble monkey.
True.
And Ness, I would rather have him hit with stuff. Although, now that I think about it, Jeff has the bazooka. Paula could use the monkey's love if I want to conserve her psychic points. Okay. Well, I was distracted because I was looking at that present. And that's how they get you.
That is.
They sneak up on you when you're distracted by nicely wrapped presents in the desert.
That's a hard
swamp.
question, Rusky. I was asked, what is my favorite enemy so far?
Oh, that is a good question.
Well, now I'm distracted. Elle says, oh my god, I love the shape of water.
Don't kiss the manly fish.
Manly fish is pretty good.
Well, there might be an enemy even better than the manly fish coming up.
Even better than the putrid moldy man.
Oh yeah, that was your favorite so far,
well,
right?
It made me giggle. That's for sure.
If you noticed, I rearranged stuff so the bazooka is in the first spot, so I can just hit goods and Jeff fires away.
This background makes me think of amoebas, and you're in a swamp, and it's scary to me.
This is under the microscope. This is the diseases we're catching right now by being in the deep darkness. A lot of people's weaknesses is bazookas, yeah, at last. Okay, I need to get a good sense of how much. I think Paul is 190. Yep, there.
I think the Kraken's pretty cool.
The Kraken is very unique
design.
for a Kraken, yeah. That is one of the more iconic enemies. Couple life noodles. Got something to say about those life noodles a little later on. Ooh, somebody's swimming at us. Ah, ah. It's a fish. Fish man. These guys always go together. It seems. I keep forgetting we got monkey's love. Should we use the Pharaoh's curse on a manly fish?
Oh yeah, let's see what it does.
It's supposed to poison them really badly.
Oh, okay.
He's jabbing us with his spear. I think he deserves it.
Let's see how manly you are when you're cursed.
Oh, you don't get to choose who the monkey pins down with its love.
Oh.
Oh, it didn't even work on them. Okay, it's not 100%.
Is it because it's so slimy?
It just fell straight through into the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, this also, now I keep looking at the backgrounds that you mentioned that, and I'm like, that also looks like something that you don't want to see when your blood is analyzed or whatever. Okay, I keep thinking we're poisoned, but we're just being poisoned. Jeff is probably, he could probably use a little top off.
Yeah, swamp soup doesn't sound good.
And if you notice, if we run, it's just like the sewers where we don't really go any faster. There's supposed to be
you almost started
a
coming out
truffle
there.
here.
Oh.
Let's use the, oops, don't want to put the piggy nose on. That would be cute though. And she'd look like, what was that movie with Christina Ricci where she was like, had a pig face? Porco Rosso? What did it say I missed? No. It was like Petunia or something. It must be a little further up and right. I just remember when it came out, because she was like hiding her face. Here it is. Here we go. Jeff got it.
Nice.
We could probably use one of those. We have a lot of them. Ness could use one. There we go. It's about 80 HP, so you could get 53 instead.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not always gonna work as well as it could. Didn't taste very good. Oh, she put the salt packet on it on accident, I think. It's still restored 71% though.
Nice.
Or 71 pp, sorry.
Ella says, how are you gonna smell it with your heads underwater?
There's like little bubbles
in a swamp?
coming out of the nose.
I don't think that's the place a truffle grows, right?
Usually they're like in a forest, right?
I don't know that much about truffles.
Speaking of pig movies, I didn't watch the one with the pig, the truffle pig. Oh, we have the exact same defense. And Jeff has a little more. Paula could have the souvenir coin. Or no, actually, she's gonna get a better thing soon. Let's give it to Ness. I just bought this charm coin, but this is quite a bit better.
Souvenir coin?
Yeah. So we're finally on land here a little. I think if we go this way...
It's one of those, like, rolled, like, crushed pennies, and it's a picture of a swamp.
This looks like longer, but we get to walk through the water, or the mud a little more than the swamp, so... Oh,
uh-oh.
Another new enemy. It's big, it's red, and it's charging us. It's the hard alligator. This is more like a bayou. So they got alligators here. I would think like a garavel or a crocodile would be in this sort of swamp.
Sure, yeah.
I don't know what country we're actually supposed to be in anymore. I think it's based a little off of like Southeast Asia, like Thailand sort of area. Especially given
mangrove trees.
Yeah, given some of the music coming up. I'm gonna guess Thailand. A rock candy!
Nice.
Too bad we don't have any sugar.
Tasty.
I'm just gonna use it, so we're not tempted to use the glitch. Our luck went up. Okay. Good, we're gonna need it in this swamp. How we doing? I think Ness could use a top off. Luckily, we have plenty of truffles to get us through. I believe there is only one more, not counting the one we skipped. Oh, look at this!
We have approval for the gator in chat.
A purple fish! It's the manly fish's brother!
What?
I was saying there's an enemy better than the manly fish. The manly fish's brother.
It's not manly itself, it's just his brother.
It's his brother. I don't know, you can read to it as you will. This enemy is infamous because it has a 1 in 128 chance to drop the Horn of Life, which is something you can get in Saturn Valley normally.
Horn of Life.
A lot of people like to hunt the 1 in 128 chance items, and this is one of the more annoying ones to get, I've heard, because it's kind of hard to find these guys in the first place, and then on top of that...
We're gonna get it. First try.
Ooh, we could.
First try.
It's addictive to have these monkeys help you out. I like the idea of a fishman paralyzing you. No, I like the idea of Jeff using the monkey's love because he has that monkey affiliation, but the bazooka's too good.
Yes.
Jeff's not even using his weapon.
I also like the brother and the fact that he is purple. We have a lot of approval in chat again.
He is like a shiny Pokemon version,
yeah.
Steven. Yeah. Anything? Nope. Did we heal Ness? I tried to.
I was trying to speak it into existence.
Here we go. Alright, how we doing? Paula could probably use a top off. Because we're getting close to some danger. I don't know if anyone glanced it, because you can see it from earlier, but I tried not to show it. And then I think we're almost out of here. Goodbye, swamp. I'm ready to leave this area. Oh no!
I don't like that guy.
He's not moving, he's guarding. I'll just,
like
excuse
him.
me, I'm just gonna walk past you.
Squizzy.
You may have forgotten, but I'm the return of Belch.
Oh no, it's the sequel.
I fought you before. It does sound like an old sci-fi or horror movie, Return of Belch. P.U. No. Don't you remember my ripe odor? Belch has trained more and has returned much stronger. Belch also changed his name to Barf. Puke, vomit, barf, barf, chuck, chuck. Drown and puke and die.
Yeah.
When he said PU earlier in Mother 2, it's supposed to be like he's doing the like, bah, like he burps a big, or exhales a gross stench into our face. Don't you think that's an incredibly masculine taunt to throw at you? Did you learn that from the manly fish? Or his brother? His brother's got a salty mouth. All right, it's Master Barf time. Let's see. Oh, we could try to hit him with the Pharaoh's Curse. He deserves it.
Curse him.
Curse him. Hit him with the monkey's love. And then Jeff, I think I'm gonna use my pencil rocket.
Says Dragon time?
Oh my gosh. I was gonna hit him with the monkey's love, but let's use the bag of Dragonite. Yes, thank you, Ashley. And then I was also gonna hit him with the pencil rockets, but maybe we'll save those, because we're going Dragonite mode.
Dragonite
Speaking of shiny Pokemon, this is a shiny Barf, too. Yoinks! Paula turned into a gigantic fire-breathing dragon, did 555 damage. Ness is nauseous. Suddenly, something unknown bursts from the box, and even Belch can get poisoned.
Nice.
Let's heal him. We got rid of all of our serum. Yeah, that was a lot of damage.
Yeah, he is like a highlighter now.
He's so neon. Unfortunately, the monkeys just fell right through him as well. He felt the pain of the poison.
Yeah.
The curse.
Curse.
He burped and blew nauseating air at us or something. Trying to catch it. I wanted to see what he did. Yeah, he felt the pain and then he burped at us, I believe. Nauseating breath. Oop, Jeff is poisoned. Didn't realize. Oh, it doesn't seem like the monkeys are very effective. He keeps burping and making us nauseous. Oh no, this is a tough battle. Suddenly, Pooh swooped down from the sky. Pooh used his new power.
What?
PK Starstorm!
Yay!
He tried it. He's back! And he blew up the puke with his PK Starstorm. Just when we needed him most, he came back with his new technique he learned. If you remember, he left us last time to go train. And the Casey bat was in the present. Ness took it. Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
Getting all these boosts. When Jeff, I was thinking about, when Jeff levels up because he looks like Austin, it should say, "Oh, behave." Paula got PSI Shield Beta. Oh yeah, baby. There we go. And sweet, Pooh leveled up a bunch and got Brain Shock Omega. Okay, he's back. Teddy's gone and Pooh is here. More powerful than ever. So PK Starstorm, I think he might have jumped some levels too, because now he's like the same level as, almost the same level as Jeff. But PK Starstorm is an extremely powerful method of shaking off the stars. But it hits everything for a ton of damage, so I think it's kind of better than the signature PSI move that Ness uses. Let's heal all this nausea. I think normal healing will do it. Oh no, we have to use a better one. Healing Beta. Pooh, you just got here. You could do some of this healing. There you go. Okay, so the Casey bat. This is a bit of a trap weapon. Has anyone heard the poem Casey at the Bat?
No.
You haven't? Okay, there's a
I haven't.
I knew of the cartoon as a kid because there's an old like Disney cartoon of the poem, but it's from 1888, the same year Jack the Ripper was on a tear and 100 years before I was born. But it's basically a poem about like, oh, Casey, he's our beloved player. He's so good. We all love Casey. He's gonna win the baseball game for us. Casey's like so sure. He's so cocky that he goes up to bat. He lets one strike go by. He lets another strike go by. He doesn't even bother. He's like, I'll just hit the third one, of course. And then he swings, and mighty Casey struck out, and he failed everyone. And a lesson about hubris.
Makes you think.
Pride comes before a fall. But this is, you can't help but swing this bat with all your might. It's called the, like, Mighty Swing Bat, or the All Might Swing Bat in Mother 2. It's a good chance that you may just whiff. It only has a 25% chance to hit. So if you equip that, you might realize you're never hitting anything and be like, what the heck? But it is, from a purely offensive standpoint, it is the most powerful bat that Ness can get. Not counting ones that give him other stats later, so. We encountered the slimy little pile again. These guys are always with the manly fish. Let's, we're almost out of here, so let's just use some of our most powerful attacks, like, I want to see, PK Starstorm. This is the final smash attack in Smash Brothers for both Ness and Lucas, PK Starstorm. And in Smash Ultimate, they actually made Paula and Pooh show up next to Ness when he uses it. So in my mind, Pooh's really using it, and Ness is pretending. It's supposed to be they taught Ness a bunch of techniques, because in Smash, Ness can use PK Thunder, PK Fire, stuff that he can't use normally in this game. Okay, we're getting close to the last magic truffle here. I'm trying to stay out of the deep swamp as much as I can.
Ruski says the manly fish looks like the old Zora design.
Oh yeah, I think they're called the River Zoras, or there's like River Zora and Ocean Zora. And they tend to have like, one is more monstrous and like a fish man, and one is more elegant, like sort of an elf a little bit. A fish elf.
Yeah.
But they're both gonna be in that new Zelda game, and they're gonna,
yeah.
I think they did that before in one of the Oracle games where they had kind of a conflict between them. All right, let's go by this log and use our piggy nose. It's around here somewhere, but you can't exactly pinpoint the location. It should be up around this tree. There we go, they're usually behind the tree.
Nice.
And now we got more inventory space to hold these things. And Pooh also has another bag of Dragonite.
Cool.
We'll have to remember to use that. Okay, we're almost out of here with this ominous music. I do want to double check we're not missing any of the enemies. So I want to show them. There's quite a few enemies here. I believe we've seen all of them. We did see one zap eel. So yeah, we did see them all. And we are out.
Yay!
Oh, this is a perfect place to teleport if you need to.
We can walk.
We're free. Speaking of weird little little villages of creature people, look where we are.
Who are these?
Look at these little guys. Let's talk to them. You want to be these guys?
We're shy.
Aww.
We're shy.
They're very shy, but they do have a nice organized dump over here.
Yeah.
Weird junk,
Yes.
says the sign. A mailbox,
Okay.
a can. Remember the guy eating out of the can in Forsyth? Looks like a CRT or a TV. And in the trash can, let's see here. There's a death ray inside. What are these little guys doing?
Oh no.
They're shy, but they're up to something.
Do they play Melee on their CRT?
They all go sit in the junk pile and play Smash.
Can you use that phone to call your dad?
I believe so. Let's
Haha.
give Jeff his new death ray. A little bit better than the last weapon. Might call Escargot Express as well. It's functioning. There's some sort of telephone wires around here in the deep darkness. Despite how, much it looks like an ominous jungle forest. Sometimes it's called like the ghost zone or the ghost realm too. I kind of think in Princess Mononoke when they're like, don't go into that forest, it's cursed. That's almost like the idea to the humans, where all the giant forest creatures live. That's more like a Makyo, an evil zone, or, demon realm. I was gonna say, Pooh can't use this charm coin. Did Jeff? Jeff got his charm coin. Okay, I think we're gonna get rid of his gun that he can't use.
You know, maybe they're trying to keep their
And the hieroglyph.
village safe and peaceful by they threw away the death ray. Like somebody made one and then they were like, we don't need this. We don't do this here.
Hey, we love that you're being productive and inventive, but no. Go put it in the one trash can. Oh, so I mentioned the Thailand influence. This is, the music here sounds like a gamelan style music that is, it's in Akira, it's in the one Mario Odyssey level with the Wigglers, if you remember the kind of Poison Swamp as well. So it's a very peaceful, kind of chimey music. Where did he come from? So I'm gonna give him, I will keep the Casey Bat, because even though it kind of sucks, it does have its usefulness. I do want to give him the things I said, the Spectrum Beam. And it's July, Jeff, you can't have your Spectrum Beam anymore. And the hieroglyph copy. We're gonna send that to Tony. Okay. We're good, because we got the Hawkeye. The prophecy on the hieroglyph did talk about the deep darkness, but it also talked about some place called the Lost Underworld. We haven't seen that yet.
Yeah. Wait a minute, that guy's weird. Oh, we're shy.
You have to say all of them. Hotel here.
In the hole, in we have free stay.
No response.
Okay, you stay.
We're gonna go in the hole. Hopefully these guys are cool. They do have a death ray, but they're awfully cute. This reminds me of, I've mentioned before, like the weird little villages of guys like in Adventure Time or stuff might have influenced this. Oops. Just want to check out where we were sleeping. The bare floor of a cave. But yeah, they're very cute. They're kind of goblin-y. Itoi actually said they're supposed to be kind of a tribe of human, like, offshoots. They're not aliens. Which, you know, you can get into some weird territory there where what are they meant to represent? But I kind of think they're a little goblin-y because they're green. And
they're shy.
I also think, in my mind, maybe they're aliens that came here, like, so long ago that they've lived here longer than humans or something. That's my guess about the Tendas.
We're shy.
They're actually called gummies, or it's supposed to be like the German word gummy. So in Mother 2, called Tenda, kind of sounds like tender, I think.
Good all over.
Hot springs, good all over. Let's take a little hot spring dip. But yeah, if you look at a lot of Mother 2 comics, like the 4-Koma joke comics, often they will have people chewing, like Paula chewing on one of these little guys because they're supposed to be, they get confused. They think they're made of gummies. Resting well in the hot spring heals you. Ooh, thank you. Now, did it actually... Oh, we slept, so it doesn't matter. Look at their little mushrooms.
Yeah.
Is that what they eat?
We're shy.
I'm gonna try to talk to them before we talk to the weird one. Talk to all of them real quick.
We're shy.
Item shop here.
We're shy.
Oh, we can't buy anything. He's too shy. This guy's dancing near a rock. Look at him go.
Shy that we are.
Aw.
There's only one Tenda who's not shy. It's me, Bubby.
Not Buddy, Bubby.
You know what? There's something scary that comes from the underground. So we covered up the hole. There are lots of dinosaurs there.
Oh, there currently are. They're not even worried.
I went there once, but I came right back because I was so surprised. There was a talking stone that talks a lot. Do you want to go and see? I understand. But I'm not as strong as I look. I'm sorry, I guess I can't help you. The guy next to me is strong, but he lacks conversation skills. He needs to overcome his shyness first.
Aw, I feel like that's an epidemic here. Everyone's shy. I heard you're strong. Everyone get in here. Pile up and push.
He's too embarrassed.
Pooh was just doing all his training. He can't push a rock.
He can't push the rock while you're looking at him.
Aw, use your psychic powers.
We're all shy. Rumor, I heard a book to fix shyness, that is.
Oh, is he like a Yoda? I realize.
Yeah, some of them are talking like a Yoda.
I'm not gonna give him a Yoda voice.
Don't know. Just a rumor.
We need to find a book to help them overcome shyness. What'd he say? Little Grogu's all over.
Anyway.
Hello, it's been a while since we talked. This is Apple Kid. Do you remember my voice? We're having beautiful weather here. I'm now at Dr. Andronuts' lab in Winters. The doctor doesn't seem to be around right now, but I'm just working on my eraser machine.
Okay.
Remember we saw the eraser? Uh-oh.
No! Apple Kid!
Sounds like Porky's music.
Hey, oh no! What are you doing to me?
Apple Kid!
Who are you?
Click. Immediately another call.
Ness, I haven't talked with you in ages. This is Orange Kid. We're finally coming near to the end of our research on how to change a boiled egg back into a raw egg.
By the way, Apple Kid's missing. He left here saying that he was going to see Dr. Andronuts in Winters, and he never came back. I was hoping to borrow the book Overcoming Shyness from him, but suddenly he disappeared. I haven't read the book, so I'm not very good at talking, sorry. I'm also working hard on my invention, so I hope you'll understand. Say hello to your friends for me. I think he's pretty good at talking. All the girls in Tucson were gaga over Orange Kid. But Orange Kid's a bit of a sham. I mean, I'm sure that invention would be useful to some people, but... Ooh, magic butterfly.
Yeah,
slug!
The eraser is going to erase an eraser.
We have the pencil eraser, but we don't have the eraser.
It's true.
I'm tempted to try to use the, let's just PK fire him. I was gonna say, tempted to try to hit him with the KC bat, but we're all right. Punch him, Pooh. So I want to find a good place to teleport here.
We gotta go find our kid, our apple kid.
When we came here, this place was completely free of monsters. Now they all followed us out of the swamp. So Apple Kid is missing. That's taking precedent over finding another sanctuary location.
And he has a book we need.
That's too.
That's not why it's important.
I wonder if there's enough room here to spin around.
To do the square?
Let's try it. Well, first I should call Cargo Express. We got rid of some. Oh, look at that! That's a rare spawn, I think. A magic butterfly on a cliff that we can't get it. It's just kind of how, remember the duck that spawned in Saturn Valley that we weren't able to actually get to?
Does Cargo Express also know how to teleport? Perhaps?
Oh, that would make a lot of sense. We should get this bubblegum to these monkeys. No. I'm gonna grab, where is it here? The pencil eraser. That should be good. Okay. We're gonna get our pencil eraser, because remember, there's one last erasing we haven't done. There's a third pencil statue that we saw very early on. I was gonna say, some of the stuff that Jeff encountered early on in Winters is coming back.
Bugs!
Monkeys,
Bugs.
pencils, all that good stuff. Alright, we'll let Jeff actually use his new death ray on a slug. He's one of those weird kids that uses his death ray on a slug. He's like Sid with the magnifying glass. I hope not. He seems like a nice boy.
Yeah.
Alright. Ashley says the Cargo Express can't teleport. They're just really good at their job. Whoa, we disappeared. Okay. We were flashing from the battle still. Here's your pencil eraser. Okay, and I do want to remember to sell the charm coin. That's the other thing. Got the eraser. I think we're good to go. All right, Pooh. Take it away, buddy. I know you just spend a lot of time training, but... Oh, one more thing we could do before we leave here. Let's go grab the last truffle.
The final truffle.
We're teleporting just slightly down the lane here. There's that mole again. This guy, I don't think I mentioned, but I think for medical stuff, if you tell him you'll pay the bill later, he will kind of leave you on credit. Let's see if we can do it, because there's a fun little Easter egg if you don't pay him. Want to heal. Okay, you have some business. It's a special treatment. You'll be in perfect health with just one treatment. The fee for one treatment is $500. Do you agree to the fee? No. Okay. If you attempt to talk with the doctor without first going through me, it violates the law. Please. I think we can do it, and then he will ask us to pay later at some point here. Let's try healing. Not that we need to. We just rested at the hotel. Hotel Tenda, the cave. I can pick up the fee for you now if you want. What would you like to do? So you could do cash, but if you let him pay, I can pay for you now. Doc, please treat the next patient. Treat him right, okay? Oh, he came out from behind the tree. He's shy as well, it seems like. The great doctor whispered in each ear. First right, then left. Be healthy. What a weird doctor.
$500.
It's the only place he's allowed to do business still. I'm happy to do business with men rather outside of the monkey realm. Please come back again.
He also kind of turned away.
If you ever go to pay your tab, he will make you pay for all of it that you've used. But at the same time, I'm gonna leave it. I feel bad not paying when we could, but there's an Easter egg, like I mentioned later, if we come back without paying. And I believe it is this tree. There we go, didn't even need the piggy nose. Got the magic truffle. Can we teleport in the muck? 'Cause that would be funny looking, right? Let's try.
If he can, move fast enough.
Well, we're gonna go for it. We wanna go... I believe we could heal at one of the other places real quick. We're okay, we only took a little poison damage. All right, let's go to Winters.
Just a little poison.
Yeah, look. Whoa, we actually still move really fast here.
Whoa.
Real quick, I didn't want to forget. the names of the enemies from there. So we had the big pile of puke, that was the huge barfy slime in Mother 2. The demonic petunia is the devil Rafelsia. The even slimier little pile is just the barfy slime. The hard crocodile is the tough alligator, so they did rename it alligator. The hostile elder oak is the gutsy woodo. Manly fish is fish human, and fish human brother for the manly fish's brother. And then the pit bull slug is persistent slug, and the electric eel is the zap eel. Okay, remember Gauss? This was the guy that helped us at Jeff's school. Jeff, long time no see, you've gotten taller. Oh, I don't have time to chat right now, Tony's missing.
No!
Tony, no! We just sent him a gun. I thought he was with you, he suddenly disappeared. He's usually very responsible and leaves a note at least.
Now we've got 2 boys to look for.
Everyone's missing, and Sebastian, remember of the Tessie Watchers?
It's me again, that chewing gum monkey's wife. My husband ditched me here to go play with Tessie along the shores of Lake Tess.
Oh, they were engaged before, and now he ditched her again after they got married.
Sheesh, what nerve.
Okay. Let's go save in the shop. Everyone's going missing though. We got a free save here. I think we're mostly tip-top other than that little bit of poison damage, but it's worth it for a truffle. Okay. Oh, that was weird.
Is it cold outside?
Yeah, Bubble Monkey sold out. So I think if you don't go back here, this is when a lot of people would probably get like the T-Rex bat and stuff, but it's not as good anymore. Whoa, there's new enemies!
Ugh. Oh, I don't. No.
It's the woolly shambler. He kind of looks like a loofah.
Shambler.
He's shambling.
And he's woolly.
He certainly is shambling.
He's not smooth.
The monkeys, are they coming here all the way from the deep darkness to help us? Or are they now following us everywhere?
They just like hang out in your backpack.
Oh, the monkey did learn to teleport, so he can teleport after us. Just like the Escargot Express guy.
He's like, I'm coming.
Ooh, get him. Ah, almost caught him. We've seen the mooks are back again, yeah. The lesser mooks. We've seen them before.
The mooks are pretty good when we're talking about enemy designs that are...
They're one of my favorite, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially because the department store spook, the green mook from earlier that kidnapped Paula, is a very memorable enemy. Ooh, Pooh is not messing around with these aliens. Once we are fighting the aliens, you know, the restraints are off because they're the actual enemies. It's not like an animal that we're taming. If you remember before, whoa,
so unsettling.
I mentioned don't go back to winners earlier in one of the streams because this is what you encounter if you go back here after a certain point. This is we saw this, the spinning robo, this is the whirling robo. And I believe in Mother 2, they're just called spin, and like a longer spin. Predating the meme.
That's pretty good.
I don't know if we want to bust, well, we could bust out a PK Starstorm. Forget how expensive it is. Oh, the woolly shambler is not susceptible to monkeys. I kind of think if the woolly shambler wasn't evil, he might be comfy to lay on. Yeah, that uses like almost 30 psychic points, I think. The woolly shambler is actually called Sui Sui, which is from this like song. It's like a really obscure reference to a Japanese song. Look at them, they're all trying to get in the tent.
A lot.
They're really creepy, yeah. Why don't you rest here? Have something to drink, perhaps some tea. Jeff's like, oh, thank goodness, a cuppa. I'm really home again, but I'm not going back to school. Are you feeling much better now? Good luck. You have to remember to talk to people after you sleep or heal, because they have new dialogue. Outside, there are many monsters I've never seen before. Wonder what's happening. You should stay here where it's safe. I don't mind if you stay.
Do you think that Jeff actually is taller? Has it been that long? You haven't been gone that long.
Is he tall? Oh, did someone say that or an NPC?
The person.
Oh,
the
Gauss.
Yeah.
Okay. Or Maxwell. Sometimes he's tall.
Just like having a party.
Look how shambling he is.
Yeah,
Extremely shambling. Oh, I thought he was up on the
dancing.
cliff. He tricked us.
Oh.
He might be slightly taller. Maybe it's just a perception thing. He's standing up
Oh,
straight.
he's standing up taller because
'Cause
he's more
he's-
confident.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he's got a bazooka on him, so
That
he
could
probably
be
looks
why.
really confident because of that.
Yeah. So that could make someone feel better.
Now I'm picturing someone like holding a bazooka very meekly and like, because I feel like you can't hold.
A Tenda.
Aw. Well, let's not give them that after the death ray incident. Gotta go up. Gonna try to dodge these guys. And despawn them without getting more. Whoop. Run! Okay, we got him. Nice, we got a back attack.
Alex says, what if the Woolly Shambler's real name is actually Wool-E Shambler?
There are some enemy names like that are fun little pun things.
Yeah, I like a pun. It's good.
Like all the octopus, the Marauder Octobots and stuff, or like Ost Octopus and Sorta Octopus, like all the Nata de Coco puns. Okay, let's see how they're doing after Sebastian's been gone. Where are you, my friend? They came and took you away. Come back, Sebastian.
Sebastian!
I mentioned, I think to Dani, but I realized it's not the Japanese version of the haiku. It's like Subasu-chan. So it sounds like his name's like Subasu-chan. I think it's a little bit of a pun there. This haiku. Doesn't feel like the music should be peaceful here anymore.
I'm the cook for the Tessie Watching Club. How about some stew? No, there's no need to pay me.
We get tea.
Generous.
We got stew. We're good to go. We met Stu, but where's Sebastian?
Sebastian!
First, I finally see Tessie. Then I see a UFO and emerged from the lake and flew towards Stonehenge. I kidnapped one of my friends along the way.
That's what I was talking about. We're in EarthBound. It sounds like Tessie flies out of the lake and steals someone. Which is funnier to me, but Tessie would never do that.
Yeah.
She's too sweet. Let's save. Speaking of Tessie,
What?
did you notice someone is down there now that wasn't here last time?
Monkey, perhaps?
I think we did. Did we ride Tessie again to get down to the lab? I can't remember. Do you think Sebastian's kidnapping will be in tomorrow's paper? I hope that's newsworthy enough. Sebastian Chum was abducted. It's so shocking. He was such a great guy. Everyone loves him. I want to meet him. I think we did before.
Yep, I have some chewing gum.
Here we go. I don't think Paula and Pooh got to ride Tessie before, so. Or maybe Paula did, but Pooh definitely didn't. Pooh needs to experience the joy of riding Tessie to a Strawberry Fields Forever, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds sort of fusion song. Very Beatles-esque. Watch them look at it in shock.
Okay.
Let's go. There's still a lot of character and emotion in the sprites in
Yeah.
EarthBound, but I think Mother 3 really goes above and beyond because most of the characters have like a ton of different sprites. They definitely went all out on that game, whoever was... I know the art director still posts new art using it, so I think they probably drew the pixel art as well. They do a lot of like official collages of all these characters and stuff. One last ride with Tessie. Once again, if you have any questions, let us know. We're gonna go check on what happened to Apple Kid. He was at Dr. Andernut's lab. He finally got there and they were having a meeting of the minds. They're like two of the smartest characters we've met so far. But something happened. He's missing. Somehow Orange Kid knew instantly or just wanted the book.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Bubble Monkey. Now Pooh is leading. Oh, just for a moment. And because we've got the pencil eraser, we don't have to go through Brick Road's dungeon again. It's very short, but this is what I was talking about. Remember, Brick Road made this dungeon originally, and he was standing there.
One of his early works.
Yeah, arguably maybe better than his later works in terms of music. For some weird reason, the last of the iron pencil statues was erased. Oh, it looked weird because his body was behind it. Let's compare. This is a much better song.
Yeah.
This is a silly song. Not grating like his later work. Okay, we'll skip through. See if we can dodge these mooks. Here we go. We don't really need the experience. And if you remember, we got the sanctuary location a while back, before we got Pooh from here. But all the enemies were much tougher after we beat it, so they are still the tougher versions, but we should be able to beat them easily. Just want to make sure we see the earlier arachnid. They're running from us since we already claimed the rainy circle, I believe is what this one's called.
Ashley says, lovely Tessie, there's not a thought behind those eyes. That is exactly why I love Tessie as well.
All she needs to know is how to swim.
It's a very good face.
Crocodile and the bats here. Oh, you know what I should try? So the strong oh, it's an alligator, sorry, excuse me. It's got a wider mouth than the elder baddies. Let's see if we can run. And did. Okay. I'm gonna try equipping Ness with the Casey bat. Look at that, 153 to 224. Wow. Almost doubled his offense, or like 100 almost. Like 80, okay. I'm embellishing. But the thing the Casey bat's good for, it misses, but if you don't even go in battle, if you just sneak up on something,
smack,
wham, it makes it a lot easier to one-hit defeat them. So if you're gonna, get sneak attacks on stuff, you might as well put on the Casey bat. Just remember to take it off. One of the good things is in battle, you can change your weapons. If you just use the weapon you want, it'll swap it for you. We're back to the rainy circle to heal. That one's just 3 notes. We're gonna get a memory or just heal. There we go. It's so strange. Is there just a canopy around and it only rains in that spot? Baffling. Almost as baffling as the cave boys and the... What else is here? Tessie, the cave boys, Stonehenge, UFOs. Speaking of which, the mighty bears are still here. And this guy, anything new to say? He's gonna just explain Stonehenge again. He's got good, memorable dialogue, but it never changes, it feels like. Okay, heading to the lab. Let's get to the bottom of this.
We gotta find our kid.
He's nowhere to be found.
Our apple kid.
And someone stole the Skyrunner and crashed it.
Oh no.
It was Jeff. It's still on the beach of Summers, I believe.
Yeah.
Let's talk to this little mouse here.
I've been waiting for you. My master, Apple Kid, completed this eraser machine. While he was calling you, he was kidnapped. He felt like this. I was there, but was helpless. Sorry about that. Anyway, take this machine.
Thanks, Mouse. This is his mouse roommate. Remember, they're buddies.
Yeah.
He gave us the receiver phone, I believe, before. So now, we've got the eraser. Apple Kid's invention. It erases something that looks like an eraser that also might be blocking your way. We actually saw one of those before, if you remember. Very briefly when we were here. I'm gonna have to pick up the pencil eraser because we don't need that anymore for the rest of the game.
What did the kidnapper look like, Miles?
I know, describe it.
Tell us.
Can you sketch with your little hand? Give him just give him like a broken piece of lead off of a pencil to use. It would be very cute.
Yeah.
And the cave boy has fresh stock. He doesn't have beef jerky anymore. He's all out of his signature cave boy jerky, unfortunately. This is Bigfoot,
but he does have a whole picnic lunch.
Please come again. All right, let's try to get the guy to... Okay, here he goes. Where'd you come out of? The chalkboard? They're always coming out of strange directions.
They're just that good at their job.
I do need to sell the charm coin, but I don't know if there's a shop anywhere, so I might just give it to him because I forgot to sell it, but that's okay. Oh, wait. We have... No. Let's start again, shall we? It's nice that it's forgiving with that. We don't need the picky nose anymore because we got all the truffles out of the deep darkness. There's only 5 of them.
There you go.
We'll get rid of the pencil eraser. And I think that's it. Okay, we are good to go. I was gonna say, we can sell the charm coin because I have the for sale sign. It's paying dividends here. I might get rid of this before the end of the game because we might not need to sell stuff at the very end. Where are they gonna come out of? That looked a little more believable. We'll sell that. Wow. Well, it was 3,000, so we lost a lot of money on that, but it's okay. Now we're gonna save and hit the road to Stonehenge. Do you remember we went into Stonehenge briefly with Jeff and the bubble monkey? And that's where we saw the eraser statue. Let's call Mom real quick. See if she has anything new to say.
Hello? Hello? Is that you, Ness? I can hardly hear you. It sounds like you're calling from the moon or something. If you're doing okay, that's great. Listen, I have to get going. I'm trying to give Chibi a flea bath.
Aw, he seems like he would be the type of dog that jumps out of the tub and runs around getting water everywhere. He's sweet though.
Way to go.
Okay. Encouraging little weird mouse. All right, Stonehenge time. So I mentioned before the pencil statue in Mother 2 was a octopus statue. Because an octopus blocking your way was sort of an idea of something that you can't get around. The eraser was a kokeshi, which are wooden dolls usually carved in rural areas for hot springs, but they became popular later for tourists. But they changed it to an eraser because I think the eraser and the pencil eraser is a pretty good combo.
It is a good pun. It's fun.
Let's look at it. For some reason, something that looks like a very large iron eraser is in the way. Supposedly these are naturally occurring, like they pop out of the ground and grow. And if you play on the Magicant stage in Smash Brothers, an octopus will pop out of the ground, and I believe a kokeshi. The kokeshi keshi is a pun because keshi is eraser, so it's like the kokeshi keshi machine. And here goes. A little more than an instant. And a new type of mook is here. Oh, we have the Casey bat still, I forgot.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, and it wasn't, it's the Mook Senior. I like their color scheme.
His father?
Please, call me Mr. Mook. Let's do this. I almost used the ATM card on him to bribe him. And then I think we can just... I keep using the monkey too much, but it's fun.
It is fun.
I think it's because Jeff's the only one that can use the machine. Otherwise, so. Come on, monkeys. Yeah, they work so well on aliens. Okay, good, so you can switch your item and attack in one turn. They weren't so strong. We are getting a little too tough, I think. All right, we're coming to the portion of the game that the thumbnail is referencing. We're in the secret alien base under Stonehenge that everyone knows about. I did mention Winters has a very tabloid, sort of like UFO encrypted theme to it. At this fork, you can go either way you want. They both lead to the same spot. Oh, and there's more aliens that way, so good choice on our part. And yeah, that's the other path. It leads here too. Spicy jerky. Oh,
spicy.
Have the Bigfoots been down here with their jerky? Recipe for making spicy jerky. Obtain some type of meat. Slice it into pieces about a ½ inch thick. We read this before. Season the pieces as much as possible. Hang the pieces on a laundry line or something like that and leave it out in the sun for maybe 8 months. Well, that's what my recipe says. 250 HP. Pretty strong. Okay. Look at him imposing.
Where'd he go?
He's between Jeff and Pooh. They teleport. It's the Starman. We finally get to see the iconic enemy of the series. One of them. I feel like them and the Ramblin' Mushrooms are the two I think of the most with this game. Wow, Pooh hates all the aliens. I told you. Just knocking them out. Well, Pooh should maybe be more aggressive towards the Starmen because there's one that has the item we're looking for. So this is the portion of the game with the Sword of Kings. I mentioned this a while before. Pooh has one weapon in the game. He can, I do want to correct myself, Pooh can actually equip the yo-yos and the slingshots, but it makes his offense go down instead of up. Because those are universal weapons that anyone can use.
Better than yo-yos. yo-yo someone in the face.
Yeah, he's like tying himself up with the yo-yo or getting caught on the slingshot or something, I guess. But yeah, so he has one weapon in the game. It's called the Sword of Kings. It's part of the set for when he becomes a king and not a prince. But it is 1 in 128 chance. So I'm gonna try to get it. I'm not gonna try that hard, but we're gonna dabble and see if we can get it, maybe. If we get really lucky. That's why I want everyone in the chat to please wish. We just passed Tanabata, but please use your wishes, use your thoughts. I was gonna say your prayers if you're Paula to help us get that sword, because that would be awesome. I feel bad not getting it for him because it's cool. I like it, but yeah. I don't want to spend a ton of time. A lot of people, it tends to take like maybe 45 minutes to an hour and a half to get for most people, since it's so rare. If you're lucky. Ooh, no, Pooh got frozen. Trying to bash through these guys quick, but they're doing a lot of damage if we're not careful. Okay.
Is it a specific enemy?
Yes, we have not seen the enemy yet, and there's a good spot to do it.
Starman on your right.
Yeah, I saw that guy. Gotta be careful. Let's give Pooh the goat butter porridge, I like to say instead. That's the actual name. Oh, he doesn't like it, I forgot. Oh no! This is a really good healing item, I wasted it. It normally heals hundreds, but I forgot. Pooh only eats certain things, like the brain food lunch. We'll give him a brain food lunch soon. I thought he would like the goat butter porridge because it's from where he's from. There we go. So when they teleport, if you kind of turn and get them right when they teleport in, you'll usually get a surprise attack.
Oh.
Let's, gonna use a PSI with him so that I can just use the brain food lunch on him or something. Who's not doing as much damage, which is another reason why I would love to get that sword for him. We talked a little bit before, and I'd like to know what people's opinions are on the Starmen, whether they're robots or aliens or what you think, because that's a hotly debated topic. Who got a life up?
They're an alien piloting a robot.
Oh, like Men in Black.
Yes.
Pinch their ear. That was such a weird, iconic image. Yeah.
There's some sort of little guy in there.
That fully heals one person. I don't know if Ness has that yet. Yeah, he does. Okay. Usually just don't need to use it. Got a guts capsule. I'm gonna give that to Pooh. Try to boost some of his stats a little. Even though he's getting stronger. He'll eat that. There we go. If you touch him from the side, usually is how you get the attacks on him. And it's very important to know because there's something connected to these guys. So in Mother 2, when they talk, they are like beep, or they do like kind of robot-y stuff. In EarthBound. In Mother 2, they talk in capital, sort of like letters. They're just, it's kind of like the way that you would make a robot talking like this. Like it's kind of translated usually in all caps. So it's interesting. There's different ways to translate it, but I think they are some variety of robot. Although a lot of people like the idea of them just being an alien.
Ooh, look at that background.
Ooh, yeah, I like it. Jeff shot the spectrum beam.
Haley says robots from space. Atlas says alien robots.
They're definitely from space. There's also some lore where it seems like they're like hired mercenary assassins for Gigas. They're not part of his army normally. The biggest thing towards them being robots is the fact that the day the Earth stood still, Gort, the alien thing that they're based off of, is a robot. Dancing little guy.
Yeah,
he doesn't want to.
Just dancing about.
He doesn't want to hang out with this guy apparently.
Well, look at him.
Let's see, I need to put Monkey's Love at the top, just like the bazooka.
Dear sweet Monkey's Love.
There we go. Seems worth doing, because if you can pin them down, they waste their turn. And then they get hit with the bazooka. Alright. Well, we might see these guys again, but I should fight one. They're silly. There's only a couple enemies here. I believe there's like 4 or so. It's the atomic power robot.
That guy looks like he's gonna explode.
Good call.
Self-destruct.
I believe they do. And I think they can heal other robots.
Funky beat.
Like refuel them, basically. There was an enemy in Mother that was like that, too. Do we still have the Rust Promoter Deluxe? I don't remember if I kept that on Jet. No, we did use it on a UFO, I remember. I was gonna say, these guys would definitely be susceptible to that, because they're robots for sure. Yep, explode! You gotta quickly get through before Pooh dies. Gotta keep our Pooh healthy. Nice and solid. No. Oop, got stuck on the stairs. Weird. What's going on? Oh, that was odd. Go. We were like going up. I was trying to just hold left, but it was doing weird stuff to us. If you're quick enough, you can kind of dodge the Starmen while they're teleporting. Pooh, this is probably a good time for that brain food lunch, right? Maybe I'll hold off a little bit, because it's gonna fully heal him, so I don't want to waste it.
Is it like a Lunchable?
No, that's the bento of enlightenment. It's a bento box. I guess that's kind of a Lunchable, I guess. What'd you say?
I feel like the Lunchables are a pale
comparison.
Yeah, like imitation of.
Yeah.
It wishes it was a bento box.
More expensive,
but
worse.
It's small
worse for
things
you.
In little,
It's the American knockoff.
But it is
little compartments of food.
It's a little box of even smaller compartments.
Isn't a kid's cuisine just kind of a frozen bento?
Isn't a Hungry Man meal just a
TV dinner? I got the surprise attack, so I'm just gonna try to bash him.
Just the bento of America.
If I ran into Starman if Ness ran into Starman, him and his friends would beat him to death with bats. I'll tell you that.
Oh.
This is referencing the ET thing about I ran into ET and me and my friends would beat him with bats. No, just made me think of that because we're dogpiling on him. Okay, how we doing? We're almost to the next area here. I think there might be something up other than Starman.
Yeah, there's no shame in liking Lunchables.
I used to eat them even like in my early 20s at work.
I feel like they are snacks to me. They are not full lunches.
Yeah,
because I'm not
they're not as fulfilling though. I feel like.
You know.
I would bring them to work though, because they were an easy thing. Let's give Pooh one of these cups of life noodles. Don't let me forget to talk about life noodles later.
Don't forget.
Whoop.
Talk about. Ooh.
The mooks are the most annoying.
He was scooting right up to you.
Yeah. Shambling on how many feet does he have? Like a baker's dozen tentacles. Probably make a gross slapping sound.
I think there's 9.
Would you rather fight Barf or Belch? Or would you rather fight this guy?
This guy.
Really?
I don't want to ever see.
One of them just stinks and is a gross pile of puke and can puke on you, but the other one is an alien that uses psychic powers.
But it's puke that
my goodness.
Is alive and moving around.
But you would never escape the mooks. They would use psychic abilities on you.
But I would end up throwing up if I was confronted. Because some people have the thing where if you, see puke, I definitely, it's not always, but, I'm like, oh no, I can't look at that close.
Well, you've grown a lot because if the cat's on the rare chance...
Cat puke is different than, mystery human stuff on the sidewalk.
You could tell the story about the puppy, because I was gonna say that makes me think of that.
My first pet, my dog that I had as a child. Well, that was actually not puke though.
Oh, it was poop. Okay.
Yeah, it was. But
this game stinks, folks.
I didn't understand what retching was, so I was trying to describe to my mom when I tried to clean up the poop alone. For some reason, I don't remember this that well.
You were really young, right?
Yeah, I was telling her about it, and I was every time I went close to it, I was like, what?
Oh,
I
he
didn't
healed him.
understand what was happening.
He refueled him. He must be a robot. That might settle it.
Wait.
Oh, I think he might be able to refuel the other. Oh, well, no, he doesn't actually.
Maybe he just has like fruit punch.
I think so. I've solved it. The atomic power robot never wants to go with the mooks because they can't actually heal them, so they only go with the Starmen to heal them.
Maybe it's like a delicious, energy drink.
Uh-oh, we killed him first on accident.
Like, puts it right in his mouth.
He's got like a little sippy straw in his mouth.
Yeah.
He puts it through his little visor thing.
He's like, here's some cold brew coffee.
I don't know, did they have that back then? When did cold brew come about?
Well, they're from the space and/or future, so.
Oh, the aliens brought cold
want.
brew back from the future to power their Starmen. Paula can have this. Eat that spicy jerky, Paula. And then Pooh, I almost gave it to him, but he's gonna have a brain food lunch finally. So look, maxed out. And 61 PP, which I think is all of it. Yeah. It's very simple. If you remember, just give Pooh bentos and water bottles, and he's good. You don't have to give him anything else. You don't want to, because he heals very little on food that he can't stomach after his training, or he just doesn't like the taste of it. He doesn't want to eat our Lunchables.
Yeah, I'm seeing some support for me in the chat that the puke is worse.
So,
thank you
look,
for agreeing with me.
Our new enemy here. There he is, the Super Starman, or the Starman Super, they're called sometimes. Luckily, in the version we're playing, info in the description, they have a unique sprite so we can tell them apart, which will make it a lot easier to know which one we need to attack. So these guys are, oops, I should take them out first. These guys are the ones that drop the Sword of Kings.
He's beautiful.
Yeah, he is. So cross your fingers, folks. It'd be great if we got it. Oh, they have a psychic power shield. Oh no! We need to be careful about that. I think it backfired the... Oh, it's gonna happen again, maybe? It's deflecting it back on us. Okay, let's just bash him. Oh, Paula got hit. She got hurt and collapsed. I didn't even realize. I think we have...
Ness is still rolling.
Oh, jeez. I was gonna say Jeff should have used his shield killer. Oof. Alright, I'm gonna try just bashing. Use your shield killer on this guy, please.
Everyone's very excited to see a gold boy, Goldie. Ooh,
that's probably,
man.
He might be my favorite of the style of them. He's called for help. He's a real jerk.
Alex says, Superstar Man, hope it's not invincible or anything.
They seem like they might have been named after the Starman power-up because it's also gold like that, the star in Mario. They are called Starmen in Mario. Did that not work on Paula? Let's have Ness use the couple life noodles. Because I don't think Pooh... It's a 75% chance to revive someone if you use healing Gamma. Just keep bashing. Yeah, we gotta be careful. They've got PK Beam basically still. They just fire a beam. Uh-oh.
Adam knows to try to heal before the time, before the HP rolls back. It's just actually doing it.
Trying to bash him quick enough that we can, there we go, before it rolls down. It's just tough sometimes. There's a lot to manage once you have 4 characters. Okay, let's all heal up.
Sometimes it's a little faster to just try to end the fight.
I should have got a large pizza for us. I am gonna try to put the Casey bat on for this, so that maybe Ness can one hit take stuff out. How are we doing on PSI? Paula could use a truffle. Make sure everyone's basically healed up here. Pooh could use another brain food lunch. Didn't use much PSI, but it will get him the rest of the way there, healed. And then, Jeff, you're doing great. Not really. Let's heal him. Okay, I think we're mostly,
He's like sidestepping it.
Yeah, Ness is the only one that needs to heal more. Okay, let's see if we can already get these guys with a surprise attack with the Casey bat. Yes, we can. Okay. So as long as we only run into this guy, then we can just take him out with the Casey bat, like so. Paula got defense down. Let's let him teleport again. There we go. So you want to kind of judge the distance, move around, let them teleport, and then immediately turn into them, and that's the way to take them out easier. I'm gonna try not to over level here, because as you can see, it seems very easy to accidentally do that.
Present.
This is the ideal grinding spot.
Broken harmonica.
Yeah, let's give that to Jeff. Got another broken thing to fix.
As a kid, I'm sure this was really pleasant for everyone who had to deal with me. I loved the harmonica.
Oh no!
I did not know how to play it, and I had one, and I would just like hold it and breathe in and out. I think you know what I mean. It would just be the horrible noise of like.
Well, unfortunately, I could switch real quick. I forgot. Let me just do this. I was gonna say, unfortunately, the atomic power robot jumped in here. He's the shield killer.
Gonna give him cold brew.
Gotta take this guy out. Yeah, they're very easy to take down when they're on their own at this point, even though they can call for help, but it's when these guys come in and give them that space cold brew of the future. Now that's gonna be my headcanon.
You know, in college, there was, in fact, a day when in the student union there was a person going around with a backpack full of coffee.
Just like hooked up like one of those helmets with the beer or whatever?
Like giving out little tiny Dixie cup samples of Starbucks.
Oh.
Because...
Were they an alien or a robot?
Well, who can say?
Yeah. This guy's not too tough, like, attack-wise. It's always just like you gotta get him down before he explodes and then get out of there. Okay. Oh, I'll mention, too, the sword in the thumbnail. The art of the Starman that's from the EarthBound box art, which high-quality version of that just came out recently. The artist who drew that back in the day, who, like, airbrushed the cover, actually just finally posted their art.
Oh.
They still had it and all the layers for it and everything. Cool. But the sword in the thumbnail is an actual Tibetan sword. That's real fancy. So I figured, yeah, with Pooh's background, that would be a good. Oh, I hit him from behind. You want to hit the sides. That means the Casey bat's not going to work. Let's try to actually use it in battle and see what happens. Will I get the 25% chance? No. He's on guard. Let's hope he doesn't call for help.
The thing I was describing with the harmonica, Alex says, I did the same thing with a harmonica, a recorder, and a kazoo.
I don't know why recorder, I get like it's a good thing to start out on as a kid, but why were recorders like imagine being a music teacher and a room of like 20, 30 kids all tooting recorders.
So I missed out on this because I went to a school for 1st through 3rd grade that had the unit where everyone got recorders was past that.
Oh.
And then I moved to a place that they did their recorders earlier. So I didn't get to do recorders at all.
Oh no. My mom sewed custom recorder like cloth little cases out of like fabric for me and my cousins. I remember my cousins had like football team ones. I don't remember what mine was. I remember having that moment where like I saw my one cousin's Carolina Panthers recorder case and was like, should I learn about sports? And I never really did. I played some, but I never really actually got into watching it. I like watching more unorthodox sports like sumo wrestling and stuff. Okay, so we're falling into the Zen-like state of fighting these guys. This is my recommendation. Run back and forth. If you see something you don't like, run back.
Run away.
Try to get them to teleport into a spot where you can, you'll get the distance down, see?
Yeah.
They only go so far, and then get them in the side. And with the Casey bat, which we might not need much longer, you can one hit get them.
Give us the sword.
So I will say, yeah, we're not going to spend forever doing this.
Give us the sword.
I would just love to get it. I have gotten it before on my own, but it took like a while, so I won't subject you guys to this for too long. Ooh, that's a normal Starman.
Is there a sword emoji?
There's
we
like
could
crossed
try to-
swords.
That we could kind of try to.
You could do a
summon?
knife. Oh, the other Starman's trying to get over here. He's too slow. Gotta teleport faster than that. I do really like that in Smash Brothers there's an assist trophy of the Starmen, and it teleports around and just stays in that pose. And it shoots a beam out, like PK Beam.
Yeah.
It was in Smash Run
Sword,
originally, and then it
sword,
became an
sword.
assist trophy. Everyone's trying to summon the
Yeah,
sword.
there we go.
Yeah, I would say if you were... Oh, I messed that up. If you are interested in doing this, definitely play MaternalBound, that version, because this is so much nicer. Imagine not being able to distinguish between the Starman Super and the normal Starmen, you know? That would be rough. Hope we
Yeah,
still
you'd
the
have to
case
fight every Starman ever.
Yeah, and then a lot of the time you don't even know. Although if you're one hit hitting them, that's a different story, but... So the problem with this, I was gonna do something. Oh, shield killer. And then spy. The problem with this too is you can't come back here later and grind if you wanted to do this because I did that too early. Because once you beat this area, the enemies are gone and you can't come back. So that's part of what makes this such a endeavor to get. You have to do it when you get here, or else you lose the chance.
Oh, dodge.
So we're either gonna get it or not, and if we don't, we're moving on. Let's try to do a PSI now that I did that.
like
And then,
the
so another
background.
tip too, what'd you say?
Oh, I just like the background.
It's like it's almost like a picnic
Yeah.
blanket or something.
It's like a very fun blanket.
Another thing you can do that's not usually worth the time, but if you spy with Jeff, you can see if the enemy is gonna drop something. It'll tell you if it's gonna drop an item, but... I almost just want to run from these robots so we don't waste the health. Because yeah, he hits at least two of you, it feels like, with that big attack. You can get it. Thank you to everyone for cheering us on.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. I don't think we're getting it that time because he didn't see anything when he spied. Alright, let's make sure everyone's topped off. I wish it told you they're back some HP without having to go into the status. There's a quality of life thing they could still add. Paula and Pooh.
Well, does anyone have a question?
Yeah, so this is the time, if you couldn't figure out, where I was soliciting questions and topics to talk about. Because I'm going to try to stay here a little while, but not too long.
Oh, Alex says that makes me think of the Atomic Power Robot and Super Starman enjoying a nice picnic. The background.
I almost messed that up.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, they're pretty forgiving. Oh, we didn't actually... Huh. Oh, I didn't put the Casey bat back on, so you can see if we don't have the Casey bat, you don't get that one-hit thing, but luckily we got a smash attack. That's another thing, if you knock the Starman down in Smash Brothers, it says smash! It does, like, the text.
Trini says, what music do you like?
Well, not necessarily this music. I do like the aesthetics. This is almost like Belch's Factory, but more disco. Oops, messed that up. I was gonna say, the music here is at least not the music from the Dungeon Man. So that's a good thing.
I tend to, like, listen to almost all genres, so it's hard for me.
I thought about pulling up my like music playlist and just start listing off stuff that I listen to at some point, but too busy killing these robots and or aliens.
Roski says, who's your favorite character in EarthBound Mother 2?
I feel like I just lean towards Pooh because I think he's more interesting because he's not in the game with us that long. He leaves right after you get him for a little while, but I don't know, he has a lot of interesting mechanics. I like a character that's kind of quirky in a way that makes them a little difficult to use, but they're more interesting for it. So I'd say, if we're not counting maybe like NPCs, like our buddies, the Mr. Saturns, I would say Pooh.
I have a really hard time picking favorites, but I think if we were thinking of the main party, I might like Jeff.
He also has all these quirks that are interesting.
Yeah, because he's the one that can't use psychic power, so I guess
But he makes
find
do.
that interesting.
You can relate to that as someone who also can't use psychic power. that we know of.
I used to totally stare at doors that were slightly ajar and be like, I'm gonna push it closed.
I was gonna say, you have that thing where this has probably happened 20, 30 times over all the time that I've known Dani, and maybe even more before that, but sometimes Dani will walk under a streetlight and it'll turn off.
Yeah, that happens all the time. I don't know.
A very,
lame superpower.
Lame superpower, uninteresting psychic power, electrical interference. See if we can get Jess the gold guy. Come over here. No, not you.
No, wrong one.
Ah! Leave me alone.
Ashley says, how did you first learn about the Mother series?
I learned from, like a lot of people, whoa! He puts his gross hand tentacle on Paula's shoulder. I learned from Super Smash Bros. 64. I unlocked Ness and was like, who is this guy? He seems really interesting and cool. And just like learned stuff from the trophy descriptions, the character descriptions. And then I think by the time Melee came out, I was like, I have to find a way to play this game. What is up with Mr. Saturn? I need to know. But yeah, I think a lot of people over the years, there's so many different Smash Brothers games, and all of them have had Ness, and a lot of them have had Lucas, so it's a good gateway for people to be interested.
Yeah, I think I paid more attention when the Mother 3 translation was coming out.
Yeah, that was when my fandom kicked into high gear, because I played EarthBound, but I didn't go back to Mother 1 until, I didn't really play it till our streams of it. But when Mother 3, when the fan translation was coming out, I was so excited for that. Partly because Brawl hyped me up with Lucas and all the different Mother 3 stuff that you can find in there. Please don't come over here! I gotta keep switching my bats, but it's okay. At least you still get your attack.
Roski says Jeff is my favorite main character. Yeah.
It's tough to pick, because I was gonna say, I like Jeff a lot more than I think I originally did. I definitely have a fondness for characters that can't use PSI, like Teddy, and Jeff, and Lloyd, and other characters we haven't seen yet that I don't want to spoil in the next game. That was what I was gonna say. Pooh is the Teddy of this game. You get him really late, you don't get him that long. He uses swords. He's interesting and unique, like I don't know, I like that type of character.
Okay, you always need to close a door that is slightly open. I will clarify that was when I was very young. I don't still try to do that. Where I'm like, I'm gonna do this with my brain.
He healed himself. You gotta try to see if you can move stuff with your mind.
I don't have time for that now.
Just in case. It wasn't that long ago that I last tried to move something with my mind, I will admit. You just gotta try sometimes.
Don't give up on your dreams.
Yeah. You too can be like your hero, Ness, or if you want to learn how to fix stuff, you could be Jeff.
Ginny says, what's your favorite animal?
Ooh, Tanuki, the little raccoon dogs. Not actually a bird, but I do really like herons and cormorants and stuff too. But Tanukis, there's so much cool folklore with them.
I love Tubby and Gigi.
Cats are also high up there, and dogs, and Itoy also loves dogs, as we'll find out more and more later.
Lately, I've been feeling an appreciation for barn swallows.
Oh.
But
they're interesting, weird
not
little birds.
Not everyone likes them because they make their nests all up in your house, your porch. But and they sometimes dive at people.
He ran in from off camera.
But they're really pretty. When they fly, they kind of glint blue, and they're just neat.
Tailo and Swellow are really cool Pokemon as well. So. I like the red and blue and color scheme they have. Just the heron almost, the red heron almost has that.
Okay, for someone that just came in, we're going back and forth because we're trying to get the Sword of Kings. It's an extremely rare drop.
I might as well just fight these guys. I'm trying to run because I don't want to waste my time with them. There we go. Yeah, so it's less than a 1% chance. It's 1 in 128. Forgot to put that back on. I think we're mostly good. Just about be careful if they drop below 200 or something.
herons are in the, like the logo. Herons are up there.
Yeah, that's my favorite bird for sure.
Yeah.
The boy and the heron put that over the top, which I think that is finally streaming now. Oh, I did that bad. Went around the side on accident. Ness gets in a tough spot if I have the Casey bat, because I don't want to use PSI on these guys. Unless Jeff does the shield killer. Everyone gang up on the little guy. We've been lucky so far that he has called for help and not managed to call any other Starmen grunts to his side. Oh, you know what? We should, do you want to just, like, mash through this more and use the bazooka with Jeff? You can bash with everyone. You don't have to keep using Monkey Love. So the Starman Super is the Super Starman. Starman is still Starman. I believe that's all the enemies. So, yeah, we kind of aren't encountering any other new enemies, so I don't have to worry. Yeah, just bash them. Okay, we're good. I just wanted to make sure I covered all the enemies that we have encountered. Because I like learning the difference in their names.
Steven says, should eat a lucky pizza for sword and counter power.
A lucky pizza?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I wish I brought one with me, because if I got the large pizza, everyone could have it. Do we still have a pizza on someone? I thought I ate it already. We just had pizza recently. We just finished it up today, so I could use a lucky pizza in real life.
Yeah, our lucky pizza is gone.
I don't think luck as a stat... Ooh. Shield Omega.
Oh,
I don't think luck
drop.
as a stat really changes the drop rate or anything, though. I think that's more for battle. Yeah, I think our pizza's gone. Just like in real life. I'm trying to be a little more careful about which... You don't want to run into the Starmen from behind, because that doesn't do the one-hit attack.
Ashley says, they don't deliver pizza down here? I think the pizza delivery people can get you.
He could if I called him. The mock pizza guy is good, but I don't have a phone.
Steven says, was just kidding.
It sounds really good right now. I just had it earlier today.
Yeah, it stood out to me because I was like, yeah, pizza.
Pizza is definitely one of the food I really associate with this game. Hamburgers, pizza, bento boxes.
I feel lucky when I can afford pizza.
Oh, noodles. I was gonna say. So, no. We mentioned before the mysterious Mother 2 product that was coming out. So I'll take you through the way this worked. So there was a image that was shown that they were gonna do some more stuff. This isn't the only thing, but they're gonna do more stuff to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Mother 2 in August. So they're gonna come out with some products. Hopefully they'll do something like an event, because they just did the Music of Mother concert. They streamed that. I have not watched it yet. I would love to see that, but yeah, so they're gonna do a bunch of stuff, and they were teasing one. I will show it here. So, it started with this image.
Yeah.
It was, I'm just fighting these guys, it's okay. Even though you can't see behind the weird curtains. Jeff's gonna die, it's fine, I'll bash
it was
them.
maybe curtains or like a...
Like shades is what I thought, but I was like, do they even have those usually in Japan? And then, yeah, so then the next image they posted, people were like, are those sesame seeds? But they're like floating above it.
Or like paws coming through the curtain.
Yeah, it was very odd looking. And then the next image, this was all within a couple days, luckily. Then they posted the ghosts of Paula, Jeff, and Pooh with those little dots in the corner, and I should have realized those are accents. And a lot of people were like, oh, it's probably something to do with life noodles or like a life product thing. Then they posted this, which is Gunma-ken. It's like a part of a text that says Gunma-ken. Gunma is the prefecture that Itoi is from. So people were like, oh, interesting. And then they finally showed Ness on the corner of a package. He's alive, everyone else is dead. It is the Cup of Life noodles noodle package. It says Gunma-ken, like ground wheat flour from Gunma. And then it's like the udon of life, I think is the Japanese title more. It's like a cup of noodles, but Cup of Life noodles. They're making real Cup of Life noodles that you can buy, and they come in these packages together, and it's a fun little thing. It's not a big deal. They made sure to let people know, hey, we're not announcing a remake. We're not announcing a collection of the games or anything, so don't hype it up too much. But I hope they do more stuff like that, because it is funny.
I did think it was funny when they first posted that first picture, and yeah, they were like almost immediately like,
within minutes.
It's not a sequel, sorry.
They're like, hey, sorry, don't think it's gonna be a remake or a pet repackage. Or I know some people are like, they really should make a Mother 1, 2, 3 collection, but they've been putting out a lot of different. I think they put out an official ruler, like the gag gift or the gag item ruler for Mother. They did one for EarthBound, actually, too, weirdly. But Hobonichi, Shigesato Itoi, the creator of the games and director's company, does a lot of, like, stationery and things. So they have fun little products occasionally. Which I appreciate.
Yeah.
They do a bunch. They have plushes of the Mother 3 and Mother 2, these, the Chosen 4 here, that you can get. I think they have Porky and Mr. Saturn as well. They just put out the Runaway 5, or the 2 Tonzura brothers for that concert. They keep making a lot of really nice looking plushes.
Yeah.
We have a giant Mr. Saturn from very long ago that came in an Escargot Express box, which is fun.
To protect him.
Yeah, I was thinking about putting him in the office, actually. Because he's been in storage, like, in the box for a while. I think I want to bust him out and put him out. They say use your Mr. Saturn or lose your Mr. Saturn. No. I think it would be fun to put in the office. I got a lot of stuff in here that it would be nice to eventually show everyone.
Yeah. It did kind of look like toothpicks. I feel like that's a better guess than I was really stuck on curtains. I don't know.
Ooh, PK Thunder Gamma for Paula. So Paula learns the most powerful PK Freeze Omega, and Pooh learns PK Thunder Omega. They kind of specialize. Which kind of makes sense with Pooh being from a cloudy, mountainous area, that maybe he would do the... how did that count as a back attack? What? I guess Ness is... That's okay, we can stomp this guy. He's trying to shield himself from our physical attacks, but we'll get him.
Ashley says, how big is, air quotes, giant?
Oh my gosh, he just ate a sudden guts pill. They've been selling them back to the Starman, all the ones we sold.
What?
No, it's okay. His guts went up by 50 and then he died or broke. Giant is like, what would we estimate the size? It could sit in a chair, and almost be mistaken for a weird guy.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if my arms go all the right way around.
Like, what's a good estimate? Because it's definitely bigger than, like, most dogs. It's like a medium-sized dog, but naked and only has feet. Just picture that. The dog from Coco.
I think it's pretty much life-size, right?
That's what they're supposed to be. Like, remember the image we showed where they're almost like Ness's size? I think it's smaller than that, but it's like,
It comes up to
giant size.
Like your knee.
Oh, you got PK Healing Omega, which I believe heals someone back to life all the way to health. So if anyone dies, Pooh got him. They'll become 100% healed, fully conscious, fully healed, full head of hair, full head of teeth. Don't have to even worry. No more hospitals.
Alex, it is not as big as actual Saturn.
Yeah, it's as big as Jupiter.
I would say also Ella is probably a little smaller than the giant Marie plush.
Oh yeah, that's kind of comparable to around where it is. I was gonna say, I need to protect my Pooh, because if Pooh dies, then we can't do that. We have to use items still.
Everyone remember, you gotta protect your Pooh.
Protect your Pooh. Another tip.
Yeah, that's why you have to flush.
Pooh says, I don't need protecting. Hiya. Kia. Kiai. That's what I was gonna say. Alright, we might not go much longer with this. I don't want to drive people crazy with the lights of the Stonehenge alien base.
How many more times did you put a number on it?
That is smart. That is wise to do. Until we get it! No. We could do a poll.
Yeah, chat, give us numbers. How many more times?
Well, I'm kind of tempted to do a poll.
Oh, yeah, okay. Hold on.
Here, you write, should we get the Sword of Kings, yes or no?
Well, no, like, how many more times to
No,
try?
phrase it in a way that makes us get it. Not, well, you can only do yes or, like, it's multiple choice.
Oh, yes or no.
So ideally a yes or no question would be good for a poll, unless we're gonna do like 4 different options. Tinny's making the poll. Hopefully it will work. The Q&A has been weird for a while, but we just read the questions out of the chat now. She's phrasing it in a fun way. Will this be the thing? Oh, PK Flash, Gamma. I was gonna say, that would be great if you typing it was the thing we needed to get the sword to drop. Luckily they're not worth that much experience if I'm only fighting them. Now they're running away. I'm starting to destroy the natural population of Starmen, super Starmen.
I am...
Forever. The 10-hour Sword of Kings stream extravaganza. No, that's too long. If we really get them to move way away from the robots to where the robot would despawn, I think they won't run over. Yeah, good. I'm getting the hang of it.
Okay. How do I...
You just do start poll and hopefully it's good. I didn't proofread.
I didn't either.
What? You wrote it.
How do I...
Oh, I have to use the mouse, sorry.
I only have a keyboard.
I forgot. Danny only has the keyboard. Okay. Get over here, you golden, beautiful bot. What does it actually say? I didn't read it.
Well, now it's gone.
You don't even remember, you wrote
it. Said,
it.
do we murder... Yeah. Do we murder Starman?
Snarman?
Do we murder Golden Starman until we get sword for as long as it takes? Even if it takes 10 hours? And it is 86% yes.
You kind of wrote it almost like a EarthBound NPC would say, which I appreciate. Get over here, you golden guy. Need more names to call them. Yeah, it takes a little bit to set up properly, but once I do it, I think I'm pretty good at getting them now. Do I have the KC bat on? I don't even have the KC bat. We don't need it anymore.
Oh my goodness.
That's how powerful we
so
are.
Strong.
Yeah, that's my one worry, is it is making us a little too strong, but I'm also not using any more plush bears unless we really want to. I'm not using bottle rockets for the most part, or pencil rockets. I'm not, what's the other thing that makes it too easy sometimes? I can't remember now. Well, brain food lunches I still have a bunch of, but...
Can you really be too strong?
When the fate of the world is in the balance, no.
I did notice that the percentage went down a little bit, and Jack McChill says, "Oh, I misclicked. I was supposed to click there."
I appreciate everyone who's supporting my crippling item grinding addiction. Yeah, I would like to get it. I think it would help me not feel like a liar from putting a sword in the thumbnail. But this is the kind of thing where there are other 1 in 128 items related to Paula and Jeff, but I think the one for Pooh, because it's his only weapon, it feels more important to me.
Asha says, if we try 128 times, we have to get it right.
Well,
and unfortunately, that's not how
unfortunately, the odds are the same every time, you know. Typically, people say it takes, 45 minutes to an hour and a half or so to do. I don't know how long we've been grinding it. I should have checked. Should have checked when we started to know. But yeah, I don't know. Again, it could take you an insane amount of time or no time at all, because the luck is the same, unfortunately. When I played this originally, something I didn't think to do, or not originally, but when I played through it again on the 3DS a while back when it came out on that, but I made every text that pops up makes me hopeful. I made a save state before I did this on the, 3DS emulator thing that they have, the official one. And I didn't think to do it here because then I could go back to an earlier point. If I grinded too much and didn't get it, I would reset my levels, sort of. I'm not as worried about it because we're kind of in it for the story, in it for the chuckles, the tears. No crying until we get the good sword. Get out of here, you. Ugh. Just barely got
this
my
guy
poo.
doesn't even have swords. He's just in our way.
Jeff, get that guy with a bazooka. Yeah, look how little damage Pooh is doing. He doesn't even do over 100 damage a lot of the time. He needs a sword.
Think how happy he would be if
he would be
had
so
a big
happy to
sword.
have his papa's sword that's for some reason in Stonehenge. I guess the aliens took it here.
Yeah, why is it under a British monument?
I don't know.
weird.
Is the real Stonehenge in England or like Scotland more? I don't know.
Thought England.
Okay.
I'm gonna be embarrassed.
Because a lot
if
of
I'm wrong.
winters feels like more Scottish in a way. Uh-oh. Forgot that guy. Okay. It'll spice it up a little bit. Having to fight this guy too. If Pooh breaks 100 damage with his bashes normally, then maybe that's we've tried for too long.
Okay, yeah, England. Thank you. I thought so.
Foggy Land is very England inspired, but okay, it actually is in England. I wasn't sure, like I don't have a great sense of like how far out of, London it is, that sort of thing. It's also in Sword and Shield, one of the newer Pokemons, I believe. There's a Stonehenge type thing, right? Oh, the Stonejourner, there's a Pokemon based off of it, I forgot.
Roski looked it up, so it's especially true.
Thank you.
Has anyone been there? I haven't.
Yeah, any Brits or international travelers?
I've always was really interested in that as a kid, though, because I liked just the idea that it's built to where it lines up with the sun on certain days. And I thought that was so cool.
Yeah. I had the thought, I'm like, I think it would allow you to throw something away, but I was like, what if I didn't have any room?
Yeah.
I'll lure him a little
What
closer.
if?
Oh, okay, that still counts. Hit him from the front works too, seems like. What level are we at? Only 62. It goes up to 99. We're barely there.
You could almost retire.
Ness is gonna come and retire to his crappy little shack we bought early in the game. I do not begrudge anyone who wants to, if you're watching this later especially, watch it on 2x speed. Skip ahead. Ooh, look at all these guys. I will watch certain videos on...
No, it's okay.
What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna read that Roski says I want to go to Ireland if I'm going over the pond.
Over the pond, eh? That would be cool too. We got 2 of them here.
If I went to England instead of anywhere else, I would go to Whitby. Because it's Dracula.
I was gonna say the thing that I forgot.
Yeah?
I don't remember now. I blanked.
Oh,
We were
no,
thinking
I'm
about
sorry.
Dracula. And he got me Dracula brained.
Dracula stole your thought right out your head.
Jeez.
Oh,
I'm under
no.
his thrall. There was some thought I had. Get over here, you. And I think it had to do with EarthBound, of course.
Yeah.
Probably with these silly Starmen. Can't remember now. Oh well, maybe it'll come back
labels.
up again. It was some topic of discussion. I wish I had just said it, but that's okay.
So we made up a term that you might not remember anymore because it was.
Blagels. I made that up actually before
Yeah.
we met. Yeah.
Oh well.
That was something me and my childhood friend said. It was like when you forget what you were gonna say. And then years later, the localized, I think it was Yokai Watch 2, used the term for this like bagel stick with its tongue, like a weird ghost tongue sticking out, like bleh. And that's called a blagel in that.
What?
They used my term.
They stole it?
But yeah, it was just kind of a nonsense word. It was like, blagels. I don't remember what I was gonna say. But I haven't used that in years. Oh, was there a tip?
Yeah. So Ashley says, what you should be doing is before touching a Starman to fight, is open the menu and move the selection cursor one space, like to goods. This will advance the RNG and help get you the Sword of Kings with fresher odds.
I think that's if you have an emulator and you're reloading the save state over and over again. Because yeah, so if you are gonna do this with like a save state, the RNG, the random number generator, will be the same no matter, if you just keep like reloading the exact same point in time, it will always, usually have the same tick when you touch the enemy. Because some people will like, wait till you're about to touch it, save, then you just reload it over, but that's not gonna get you new results. You have to like move the game forward a frame, like go in the menu like Ashley was saying. But because we're actually playing it normally and not doing that, I don't think it's not gonna affect it. But I do appreciate the tip.
Yeah, thank you.
Get over here, you. I'm just gonna refresh.
Ada says, we're sure they drop stuff in quick battle?
Yes, they will still drop it. I did see a magic butterfly where I'm like, I don't know how rare that is, but I didn't even know they spawn up
One
here.
of those caterpillars is gonna show up.
The master worm, criminal. They don't even live here, but they'll get all the way over.
What?
Oh, hi.
Oh.
We're all
How did
friends.
that-
It makes Starman look really
Pickles.
small. Fuzzy Pickles.
Sword?
Baby. The text keeps going and it makes me hopeful. She got Shield. Omega. I think Pooh got his ultimate PK Thunder already. Yep, PK Thunder Omega. I'll have to see what some of this stuff looks like.
Ashley says, try it once just to see. Lol. The menu thing.
That's if we...
Yeah, it's okay.
I gotta get him in a good spot to do it. I don't think it's gonna
that would be funny.
affect anything, but yeah. Well, then it would be, that would curse me to feel that I have to do it every time. Well, we only need one.
Be done.
We don't need more than one. Yeah, imagine, so there are people that are a little more serious, serious, but more obsessed with doing this stuff than me that have done 1 in 128 challenges for everything that has a drop like that. I mentioned the Manly Fish's brother will drop a Horn of Life 1 in 128 chance, so I am not gonna go that far. I'm only going for the unique items. You just buy those from the Mr. Saturn. I don't need to steal it from a fish guy. There you. It's all Super Starmen. Line them up. I'll crack their heads with my bat. Get over here. Oop.
They're superstars.
The more we stare at them, the more it is like, the scale does seem weird. Look how giant our heads are compared to these guys.
Yeah, if they were like Lil.
If you think about it, we were talking
like
about...
small soldiers.
Gigas' smallest soldiers. Fighting his most RNG heavy battles. I was gonna say, I hope I don't forget it again. Oops.
Sorry.
Sometimes as we get on another topic, I immediately erase my brain. I'm stuck in the RNG zone. Oh, shiny. These are kind of like shiny Starmen, but this is nowhere near how rare a shiny Pokemon would be. And people do streams where they try to get shiny Pokemon all the time.
I'm trying to get a shiny sword.
A shiny is like 1 in 8,000 whatever at the best, I think, usually. Shiny sword.
Yeah, the blade is gleaming.
I remembered what I was going to talk about.
Okay.
Do not feel bad watching, the streams on 2 times speed, or I think it's better to watch it fast than skipping ahead, because then you don't miss anything. I will do that sometimes with stuff. It does kind of fry your brain if you do it too much. So I don't recommend doing that with everything you watch, or, certain things you want to absorb.
Sound silly.
You want to absorb it at the right pace. I'm done with that one. He's not coming into the right spot for me. There he goes. But yeah, if you're watching something where it is like this, then you can still get just as much in half the time, right? And you could put it back to normal speed when we get it, or put it down to 25% speed when we freak out and we get it, because it'll be like, ooh, or something weird, you know? I'll make a fun noise. Don't worry, you have that to look forward to. How's the poll going? You can still vote where it could go down as we go longer.
It has changed. Like it went down to 69,
78?
and
Okay.
now it's 78 again.
Every time they level, I think I got it for a second. I need to just not think about it until we hopefully get it.
Atlas says, butter Starman. You need toast for them.
They do look like they're all buttered up. Ugh. That's why they're so slippery.
No, they're golden.
There's a
How does this connect to Five Nights at Freddy's?
golden starry. Delicious drink. There's an artist, I wish I could remember his name, that I think he designs stuff in Blender or 3D program and then 3D prints and like paints all these figures, but they've done ones of tons of enemies, including every type of Starman. You could get any of the Starmen. It's tempting to get one of the gold ones, because I think they're one of my favorite. There's a Starman later that I'm gonna guess is gonna be Danny's favorite.
Is it rainbow?
No. Look at them lined up like us. They think they're us. The one on the box art is not actually a Super Starman, but I won't spoil that, you know. It's close enough. I should probably pick a level cutoff of how long is, you know, how high level is Ness too high level.
The yes to just keep going is...
It went up.
Just keep...
Well, if you guys are in for a penny in for a pound, it is getting warmer and warmer in here.
It is.
Apologies, Danny.
They're guessing what about the Starman would make it one that I would like, and we have Vampire Starman.
Oh, that's a good guess.
Is it purple?
Imagine how annoying they would be if they could drain your health.
Those are both things I like.
It might be purpley.
Could
I
be
think it's going to be a
purple.
lot cooler than you even realize.
Oh.
But we have to wait a little bit to see that. I think that'll be next stream. Get over here, you. Let me kill you.
So, we've got a question.
Or break
is
you down.
Ness's sprites different from normal?
This is MaternalBound Redux, which is like an enhanced version. It gives all the enemies unique overworld sprites. So it's not just like one Starman sprite, and the aliens aren't all just like a tetrahedron or whatever the 8-sided die looking thing. Ramiel, if you're an Ava fan. Get out of here. But yeah, that makes it so much easier, because again, imagine if all the Starmen were gray, I would not know if we were running into a Super Starman or a normal Starman. And I don't want to waste my time on those little grunt Starmen.
Yeah.
I don't want the buttery goodness of a Super Starman. Ah! We got it! Reset.
No.
Yay!
Ness took it.
Ness has got it!
Ness!
Oh my goodness. Sorry if that was loud. We got it! Who can equip this weapon? It
all
increases your
worth it.
offense. End the poll!
I don't know how.
It's okay. The poll should go up.
Yay!
Look at that, 121 to 151, so it gets a big boost. He better do over 100 damage now. He's still wearing nothing on his body, but his gi. Oh my goodness. Okay, we probably grinded a little too much than, more than we should have, but
Oh.
Steven, thank you!
Thank you.
Look at the super chat though, something a little, yeah, now I can talk about them, but I put a shy Tenda in there.
Tenda.
If you got this far, go back to the beginning and see if you notice anything different in the opening of the stream. Oh yeah, Jeff has the broken harmonica as well. Okay, we're free. Oh my gosh, I forgot what it looked like over here on the other side of the walkway. Yeah, that was, how long was that? Did anyone keep track?
I did not.
You know what would be hilarious is if we take another one of these guys down on the way to the end and they
you
drop
get
it
you.
again.
That would be ridiculous. Oh, Ashley gifted.
Ashley! Thank you. Welcome, Andreas, the gamer boy?
I thought it said Boyle for a second. So.
Gamer boy. No. Welcome to the early birds. Okay, gotta get out of here without running to, there's too many
Oh,
robots.
it was 30 minutes.
Oh,
Sikorsky.
that was actually less than the
Record
estimated time. How are your marshmallow treats doing, Dani? Dani has these little strawberry marshmallow things that are probably actually kind of close to strawberry tofu, in a way.
I love them.
Are they melted by this point?
They're not too bad, but see, I thought ahead because they are very sticky because it's a marshmallow and it has a little bit of strawberry jelly inside. And so
Oh, that's what that is?
yeah, and they're very sticky, and so I'm using chopsticks to eat them.
Get 'em, Pooh. Slice him. I was gonna run, but then they shot Pooh with a beam, and I want to see him cut this guy in half.
Nobody.
Yeah, he does over 100 damage now.
Beam.
He is a little more specialized towards PSI, but he at least does almost as much as Ness. That's pretty good. I think I have a skewed sense of how much damage we should be doing because Jeff's bazooka is that good. We got one more little funky Kraken music at least. This is the Kraken song, I believe. One of the most popular battle songs. Okay, I'm so relieved I don't have to look like a liar with the thumbnail. In the EarthBound Player's Guide, the Sword of Kings is depicted like a katana, but I really think it would be more like what a Dalam sword would be, which I think the Tibetan one looks pretty cool. It has like a tassel on the end. A little bit of like Chinese inspired with the tassel hanging, and because Pooh has a couple different cultural influences.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so happy. Such a sigh of relief that only comes when a successful stream has ended and we haven't had any issues normally. Is everyone else good?
Risky, I really like red bean mochi too, but I don't.
Azuki.
It's hard to find.
I
Like,
should
it's easier to find like weird flavors of mochi instead.
Yeah, they used to sell, our local grocery store chain, Wegmans, used to have the little mochi with that in it, but I don't think it's as popular as a flavor for a lot of Westerners. Because it's like, oh, bean, but if you try it, it is good. It's a sweet bean. It's in a lot of stuff. Including, it's usually in Monaka, which are the little wafer treats that the Mr. Saturn like, except they have almond flavored. The peanut cheese bar, basically.
Oh. Just trying to get past.
They're pretty easy to dodge if you can do it. I don't know if we're getting past them now because of the butterfly. Okay. Well, at this point, we still have the Casey bat, but I might not even need to use it. I keep wanting to use PSI, but it's kind of good to save it, actually. Because we're getting close to the end of this dungeon, if you can believe it. Slice 'em, Pooh! How much can you do to the normal one? Oh, 158. There we go. They have different levels of defense. Yeah, the problem is Jeff's bazooka does like 100 more damage to pretty much all the enemies than anyone else, and it hits both enemies, I believe. It's busted. That's the other thing, that yeah, if you want to use the bottle rockets with Jeff and the bazooka, he is the most busted character. I like PK Starstorm a lot as the busted thing to use. Okay, someone got hit. It was Jeff, I think. Nope, it was Boo. It's fine. All right, let's get out of here. Quick shimmy down the ladder. Oh, they do have a running animation for the ladder.
What a thrill.
Look how fast they're going. We are almost out of here, though, folks. Thank you for sticking with me. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. And if you want to leave a like for guiding the Sword of Kings, I appreciate that as well. Look who our buddy's here. Please take my son along. He may look like a regular small mouse, but he can lead you to an exit if you're lost in a maze. Will you take one of my sons? He's a tough boy. You could treat him as one of your items. This is a long enough dungeon and grueling enough that having an exit mouse is nice here. Ooh, do I get to come along too? No, we only get one. We already have your son. Oh, you have him already.
Ashley says, okay, now sell the sword we just found.
Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this. Interesting mechanic here.
Oh.
It's a little bit,
It's like the roller rink.
disco floor. Yeah, taking me back to the 90s. Even more. Does Jeff have room for this? Let's give someone else this. So there's actually 2 broken items for him here. Broken trumpet you can repair with 40 intellect. And I think the broken harmonica takes like 55? Which, with that grinding, Jeff might be there already. He's got 60. I think he's got almost enough for the last thing to repair. Well, apologies if we're a little overpowered, but you understand, right?
Well,
oh, look, a new enemy. We haven't even seen them yet.
what's that fellow?
It's the evolved version of those little Octobots.
Present.
Yeah, there's presents all over this place. A Pixie's bracelet. She loves that old band that inspired Nirvana. Let's see. That's pretty good. Blocks hypnosis, not as much brain shock. We'll give that to her. I want to fight at least one of those octopus guys so you guys can see it. Tired of these atomic power robots, though. I think in Mother 1, didn't they have a design where they were just like a little nuclear guy? They were boxier, if I remember right. It's the military Octobot. Okay. Let's see. I'm addicted to monkey's love. It's so useful, though, like, so that I can still use the bazooka. What would you rather, have slime shot on you and then you can't move, or a monkey pinning you down? Not a chimp, a monkey.
So, yeah, I was gonna say, like, I would
Chimp
be so
will rip your
afraid.
face off, but a monkey will give you a little kiss.
What is the slime made of?
Slime. It can be one of those, you know,
Is it like
farm
gas?
to table slimes that people make now that are fancy.
Oh, so it's like glue.
Artisanal
slime
slime.
isn't so bad, then.
We did get the thing up there, right? Oh no, I didn't, because I was running.
I used to put glue on my hands just to peel it off.
Oh yeah, I did that too. We were weird. I put it over the air vent so it would dry from the air faster. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Sebastian! But also Tony, Mr. Saturn, Dr. Andronuts, Apple Kid, a hippie, and Mr. T. All your favorites.
Oh no. But
Bloop, gloop, glub.
can't see anything. Jeff!
Bloop.
Where's Jeff?
He's right here, Tony. Jeff, get up to the glass.
Oh, there he is.
KO can breathe. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh no! Mr. Saturn. Can't breathe. Next room. Can't last much longer, man. Can we talk to these guys? Oh no, I think they're too... Tony turned to us. Yeah, I don't think you can talk to Sebastian or Dr. Andronuts, unfortunately. There should have been a teddy bear in one of these. That would have been great.
No.
Apple Kid has a really long one. It's like Augustus Gloop going up the chocolate pipe. Okay, are we ready to go? I think we're mostly topped off. Pooh could use a little something something.
Okay, if there's a big enemy. Dragon?
Oh yeah, Pooh could turn into a dragon. With a sword now.
A dragon with a sword in its
Look.
mouth.
Look at his shoes. This is the
Whoa.
Starman
He's
Deluxe.
got winkle pickers.
Or Deluxe Starman. He does have winkle pickers.
Or sabatons.
Everyone go up and kiss him. Look how they follow. Oop. Do it.
Hold on.
My bit. Hold on.
Kiss. Kiss.
They all walk up and kiss. I got stuck where I couldn't walk by. Yeah, it's very weird. Okay, let's do it. You are so much stronger than our reports indicated. We are not prepared for that eventuality. The prophecy from the Apple of Enlightenment may be correct, but you must not underestimate us. Also called the Apple of Wisdom in Mother 2. This is the Starman Deluxe. Look, he's got horns and spikes, like the one on the box art. Let's try shield everybody. Oh, we have to do only one. I think someone else has a better shield.
Don't let him kick you.
Throw the exit mouse at him.
Spikes.
No. I'm gonna do PSI shield on all of us.
Ashley says you're stronger because we were trying to find that sword.
And we're gonna do the bag of Dragonite. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we're stronger not just from the sword, from the grinding to get the sword, yeah. Everyone's Protected by a psychic shield. Yoinks! He turned into a fire-breathing dragon. Whoa. Yeah, you want to make sure you kill the Starman's shields.
Or else.
Or else they'll kill you. Okay, now I can do PK Ki, PK Freeze Omega, PK Bazooka, and Starstorm would be good. I could do a physical shield, but I don't think we need it. PK Starstorm! I love the look of this one, it's so cool. Get him! I don't think we need to use the bottle rocket on him, but we could. He's done! Everyone used their strongest attacks. And Pooh turned into a dragon.
Yeah.
40,000 experience, that's only like a handful of Super Starmen. No. It skewed up my whole perception of experience.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Shouldn't have touched that button. Look at... Oh, Paula and Pooh are getting a little close. When you defeated the Starman Deluxe, the Stonehenge base ceased functioning. So this is what I was talking about. If you do this, the enemies are gone, and you can no longer get the Sword of Kings now. Oh, look at everybody. Sabasu-chan! Come here. Excuse me, Mr. Saturn. You're very cute. Thank you. I was scared, but I knew I'd be saved if I courageously just sat here and waited long enough. That's what I thought, but I began to lose hope. I'm so glad you saved me after all. I like the way that it's like, I courageously, the text kind of stops, sat here.
Yeah.
It's good comedic pacing with the text.
Kidnapped, happy, rescued, I give you ribbon.
Yay.
Pooh got the Saturn ribbon. Oh.
Another ribbon.
Tie it in your... Pooh would probably look very cute with it. Oh, we also have the speed capsule I forgot about. I'll give that to Pooh as well. Unfortunately, Pooh cannot wear the Mr. Saturn ribbon in his hair.
Oh.
It's for Paula.
Her rump.
Let's check it real quick. Mr. Saturn should lose his ribbon in this sprite during this. Saturn ribbon, miscellaneous equipment that can only be used by Paula. When equipped, luck is increased, same as the one Mr. Saturn wears on his head. Just like the comic. I'm gonna end the poll, because I almost forgot. There we go. Here we go. And then didn't she have the... What did she replace with that? The... Talisman ribbon. Okay, we'll sell that. Let's see if we can get someone to come down into Stonehenge to buy her other ribbon. Thank you, Mr. Saturn.
Kidnapped, happy.
I was kidnapped while milking a cow on my farm. I didn't think they'd get a ransom by kidnapping little old me.
So in EarthBound, I think they translated him as well, he's supposed to have like a bumpkin sort of way of speaking, but they might not have known it was gonna be Mr. T, so they made him like the person just say little old me.
I expected there to be about a 7% chance that you would rescue me, but meeting Mr. Saturn here has actually turned out to be very beneficial. I also got to meet Dr. Andernuts. See ya. What? You're looking for the book Overcoming Shyness? I returned it to the Onit library. Please use the book to help the shy Tenda tribe. Anyway, because I knew you, I had an incredible experience. Wow! I was kidnapped by some of Gigas's toadies.
Okay.
It's you.
Oh. Jeff, buddy. Oh me, oh my. You came to rescue me, pal. Oh, Ness. I'm Tony. I'm Jeff's best friend. I've known him for the longest time.
Almost as long as you grinded for that sword. Let's talk to Dr. Andernuts.
I'm the best friend.
Since our
Buddy.
imprisonment is now over, I want to start on the phase disorder as soon as possible.
It's also called the Space Tunnel in Mother 2.
Oh, I should at least thank you, huh? Thank you. Now then, leave everything here to us and hurry forth.
He's a little like, oh yeah, I guess I should thank you for rescuing me. He's so scatterbrained. He's not the worst guy. He is the worst dad, maybe. Maybe Porky's dad takes that space, actually. Or Gigas's dad, but yeah, he like forgot to even thank us at first.
This is the happiest moment of my life. No matter what happens, I will live 10,000 years. Thanks for all that you've done.
Hopefully not.
The weird alien
That'll
experiments I was subjected to gave me eternal life. So yeah, they all met. The Mr. Saturn, Apple Kid, and Dr. Andronuts, a meeting of the minds. I think originally one of them said something a little different. Oh, the Apple of Enlightenment. I wanted to talk about that as we leave. The Apple of Wisdom is what it's called in Mother 2, and as you can see, there are no enemies. We could speed this up just by using the exit mouse. So let's do that. If we release the announcement, oh, we might be stepped on by the, I forgot, there's a customer on the way. They might not be able to find us down here. At the club. But yeah, the Apple of Wisdom is a device. It's like a weird thing that is not touched on all that often, but is something that Geekus has been using to kind of like see prophecies, almost like talking to a magic mirror. That's how he originally heard about the Chosen Four prophecy. Hello, I saw your sign and thought I should stop and buy something. I tried to find it, but no such luck. I think you should give up on and go home. If you took your business more seriously, you'd be more considerate of your customers. Oh, yeah, he couldn't find us down here. There's only like a handful of places that they can't find you. The mouse found the way out and waved for you to follow. All right, we are out of Stonehenge. There was, okay, yeah, I was gonna say, there's a picture down here now. Thank you all for joining us for so long. We're gonna do a little more before we finish up. Fuzzy Pickles, we all actually posed pretty well for this one. All right.
Fuzzy Pickles.
Fondest of memories and the fondest
I forgot to say it.
butterflies. I said it before you.
I know.
But yeah, they'll go into the Apple of Wisdom or Enlightenment later. We can, we'll talk about it more when they actually touch on it later in the game. But it is something interesting that comes up a couple times.
Mouse.
I've been taking care of this place while waiting for you. I no longer need to stay since you've arrived. I'll leave for Saturn Valley as quiet as a mouse.
Okay.
Let's heal.
See you there.
Aw. Okay, I'm so happy we found the sword and survived. We don't really need anything. I'm sad he doesn't sell jerky anymore. And then I think we did want to sell some stuff and get rid of some stuff. Look how much money we have! We have almost $150,000 next to it. Dad's been really working overtime for us while we were fighting aliens. Okay. I'm gonna use this now that I'm finally out. Hopefully they can reach us here at the lab. Okay. And we're gonna, where'd you go? They're jumping over cliffs, going everywhere. I wanted to sell. Well, now we have multiple things. I think we have the charm coin. Where is that? Who had that coin? Did I get rid of it? Oh, I did sell it. Okay, now I just need to sell the talisman ribbon. I couldn't remember if I sold it. Okay. Good to go. Is there anything we need to get rid of? I'll keep the eraser on me because we got the room for now. I think we're doing all right. Jeff has 2 broken things to fix. Oh, the speed capsule. Go ahead and drink that, Pooh. You deserve it. And then we can teleport out of here, I believe. If you remember, well, it just happened, but we were told we need to go to the Onet Public Library from the very beginning of the game. Remember the bookshelf we were able to check that early on and there was nothing to it? Well, that was a bit of a hint. Look at this, it's so bright green. I thought that was an enemy for a second. Bow wow.
Yeah, that dog's still very wide-eyed, just like an enemy dog.
This is where I live, Pooh. It's like, you guys have grass? What a cute yellow backpack. Okay. We could buy so many. Every Starman was dropping like enough money to buy a house, it felt like.
Hi, it's not necessary to return the map now. Come back in the year 2001 to return it.
Oh, when the GameCube launches. That giant step is a monster guarding that spot from the outside world. No one knows when the monster made giant step its territory. I wonder if he's stronger than my wife. Do you remember this little weird guy?
Yeah.
He wouldn't talk to us before. Oh, hi, Ness. It's another nice day. What? You'd like the book Overcoming Shyness? I've read it. It's a great book. Do you also want to overcome shyness? You should be able to find the book if you carefully check the bookcases.
He's not shy anymore.
He's not shy anymore.
You hear me? There are books other than Overcoming Shyness.
Ella says now you have enough money to fix the house you bought.
Oh, she seems shy. Bothering her. Yeah, we could definitely get like a contractor in there, get that wall repaired.
Also, Rovsky says, I saw the charm coin. You still have it.
Oh, I do. Okay. You found the book Overcoming Shyness. Yeah, he says on the bookcase. It's not... He didn't say which bookcase.
Ness got shyness book.
Where did I see that coin? Or where did you see that coin?
Alex says, of course the person in the Shy Guy mask would know where it is.
Oh, we do. We have the charm coin, but it's the equipped one. I sold Ness's. Yeah, he is a shy guy, or was, at one point.
Hey, buddy, how's it going with you these days? I'd really love to sit down and chat with you someday. I'll talk about my adventure, and you can tell me all about your mistakes.
All of your mistakes. That seems flipped. Overcoming shyness. Ness seems pretty outgoing, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can go back to the Tendas now. Oop, I almost thought we were gonna run to a tree. We made it. All right. Oh, they're still so shy. Let's talk to the elder.
We're all shy. Rumor, I heard a book to fix shyness there is. Where? Don't know. Just a rumor.
Who's got it? Ness does.
Shyness book.
Shyness book. As the title says, it helps one overcome shyness. Overcome shyness.
Ah, book! Can fix shyness. Thanks. Relax. I'll read to everyone. Oh, just holding this book in my hands makes me feel like I'm overcoming my shyness already. I'll really take time to read to everyone.
Story time. The leader of the Tenda tribe read Overcoming Shyness to everyone. A weird fact that a toy shared, I think without even being prompted, is that if a human and a Tenda were married, they could make a baby.
That is a weird fact to just drop out of nowhere.
It's kind of, remember how he commented on the Mr. Saturn where he's like, some people think they're aliens. I don't know, I haven't looked into it. Very similar theme. He's a weird guy.
Everyone talks much now. I'd like to give you some tenderkraut in return. Tenderkraut is a type of dish that all Tenda like. It stinks, but it tastes wonderful.
Ness lends the leader of the Tenda tribe the book Overcoming Shyness.
It's good on a sausage?
And Ness got the tenderkraut.
A good side?
So tenderkraut is supposed to be like sauerkraut.
Yeah.
But it's a stinky version. In Mother 2, it's actually the gumi durian. It's the durian fruit, which I've never had, but I've heard described as smelling like dog poop, gym shoes,
Fuzzy pickles.
vomit, all this good stuff. Probably smells like Master Belch. Fuzzy pickles. I don't know if I want to try it, but in some countries it's banned from being allowed like on public transportation. It's so stinky. Has anyone ever tried a durian in the chat? I'm curious. They pop up in stuff. They pop up in like Mario Sunshine. They're the fruit that you kick around like a soccer ball. That's the first time I saw them. And just, you know, various things. They're somewhat popular, I think, and well known. They're all spiky.
Oh, hey you, I have a happy little question for you. Dani and Adam.
What?
Dani and Adam. Are you sure this is the correct player's name?
What?
How does he know? If it's not right, you could change it.
So normally in Mother 2, you would put your name in Japanese, in hiragana, I believe, and then it would try to convert it to English in this one. So you would have an English version of your name and a Japanese version. This one, it just gives you, you know, confirmation. It wants to make sure you put your name in, right? I don't know if you could hear it, but the sample in the song is a guy going, infinity. I can't remember if I mentioned before, but it's from the opening to a show that from like, I think the 60s called Ben Casey. And if you watch the Mother 1 streams, EarthBound Beginnings, Ben Casey was the doctor that would only charge you if you had money. He would take half of what you had, but that was a show about like a doctor that was very good-natured. So So that's what that character was named after. It went over my head originally. Okay, let's do the weird sound. Oh, no, I didn't want to backspace. Uh-oh. I almost messed my name up. There we go.
Dani and Ada.
Dani and Adam, are you sure it's what you want? Are you happy with this name?
Yes.
Are you absolutely certain?
This is our last chance to correct this.
Yeah, I thought that you had made up your mind. Since we overcame our shyness, I'll give you a bag of Dragonite. Take it.
Dragon.
More Dragonite. Paula got it. Good. Okay, I was gonna give it to her anyways.
Would you like some tea?
Well, not right now.
Okay. I'm a woman. Did you mistake me for a man?
In Mother 2 they use ore, which is like a way of referring to yourself that like Wario used it. It's supposed to be kind of very like manly, but.
Amazed you came, a faraway place, long journey, must have been rest. Welcome.
Aw, so sweet.
Hi.
Smile. Anybody down in the dumps? No. We'll go rest, actually.
In the hole, in we have. Free, stay? Okay, you stay.
They do talk a little like Mr. Saturn. That's why I was. Oh, he worked through the night and he fixed the broken trumpet. He became the defense shower.
Shower?
So you can kind of add defense up to your whole party with that. That's the one that only takes 40 IQ to fix. That's easier. We could keep staying and try to get the harmonica fixed because I think we have the IQ too. So when you fix something, I think it lowers your next chance to fix to like 25%. But if you're at a place where you can stay for free, it's easy to just keep doing it. But yeah, thank you all for watching the stream, working through the night. He fixed the broken harmonica, became the baddest beam.
Baddest beam.
I think this is one of his top weapons. There's another one later he can get that's even cooler. There we go. And then the Tenda crowd, I forgot. I like Gumi and Gumi Durian, and yeah. We have a little Gumi plush from back in the day. A very strong smelling dish. Those who like it go nuts for it. Did anyone say they've had durians before?
No. There's one person that had heard there's some varieties are much better than others, but they haven't actually tried it yet.
Hi. Oh.
Hi. Are you... How are you today? Oh, you're not feeling well? Be healthy.
Oh, you've given them a more assertive voice now that they're not shy.
They're not
I
shy
appreciate
anymore.
that. Let's heal up here. Okay, what's this guy's deal?
I like the Horn of Life.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Give me the Horn of Life. I give you something. Look at list.
So some of these are, like the rolls and the yogurt are for 1. If we want the talisman coin, it's 6. I believe the bag of Dragonite is 5, and the Hall of Fame bat is 7 Horns of Life. We can get those from the Mr. Saturns. That's why I kind of think there's like a cultural exchange. They're very similar in some ways. Will you give Horn of Life? We don't have any, and we don't have room for them, really. We could potentially get some for Pooh to give.
Underground, very large area. Exist. Dinosaurs. Big. Scary. Lost underworld.
Oh.
Stone. There is. Talks lots.
So the Lost Underworld is called like the Underground Continent, almost like a lost world.
Oh.
And, or like the below the surface land. It's got various translations. Oh, we talked about them.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Recently, everyone is able to talk a lot, so I've lost my identity.
A little more memorable Tenda lines. What about the strong one? He's doing his dance.
Powerful. So show everyone.
Whoa! Look at him go.
Whoop! I got it. Yeah!
Whoa! There's even a rope under there.
My power? Awe-inspiring.
Aw. I do want to get rid of some stuff real quick. Let's go over here to the phone that I forgot. Yeah, I almost forgot. I was like, they have a phone here somewhere, right? Let's get Escargot Express to pick up some stuff. Okay. Good to go with that. I'll have to see. I know I want to get rid of Jeff's old gun. Actually, the Death Ray, I think we could sell. We should sell it back to the Tenda. And then anything else I want to drop off? The defense shower I'm a little tempted to get rid of because I don't know if I'm really going to use it. We could take a look at what it looks like real quick before we dump it with Tracy. We got to be careful with these ones. We could use some extra defense. They're going to burst into flames. Chop it. Here we go. Oh, it doesn't actually have an animation. That's okay. But you can kind of stack it. There's like defense spray that you can use. That's a normal item, but the defense shower is a reusable infinite item, so. Jeff took most of the fire from that. The tree that lights itself on fire did not appreciate that Jeff was under a shower. Okay. Well, now that we've used it once, let's chuck it in Escargot Express. Because yeah, I don't want to take up too much room with gadgets that I don't think we're going to use. We'll keep the Death Ray as a memento of our time here at the Tenda Village. You can always maybe use a Death Ray down the road. And I think that is all that I want to get rid of. Monkey's Love has proved very useful. Oh, Paula has a diamond band we need to get rid of because of the pixie bracelet. But I will sell that. Okay. Get out of here, you. So, now that that rock is gone, we can climb down there if we wanted.
Oof, oof, oof. I ran here as fast as I could. I'm Plum Tucker now. What do you got for sale?
How about a diamond band, my good man? Someday we'll use the hand-aid that Paula's mom made for us. Fully heals you. Better to use later in the game because it heals more, you know? So, I will peek down here to show you guys. We could potentially, maybe between streams I'll go grab a bunch of Horns of Life. But if you look down here, it's a rock.
Good evening. I'm a talking rock. But the rocks around here don't talk too much. The rock that talks the most is deep down in the labyrinth way ahead. In the lost underworld. Don't forget to talk to the rock, it's important.
Well, thank you. He doesn't even have a mouth carved. So, originally, I was gonna do this dungeon. This is the 7th Sanctuary dungeon, but we're gonna hold off. Because we did spend a little while on the Sword of Kings. I don't wanna, you know, unless you're down for it.
I'm reacting to the little guy.
Oh yeah, that's a phobby. Remember the phobbies? We'll talk about them next time.
Okay.
So last thing to do. The Death Ray, yeah. The Escargot Express, Ashley was mentioning, they're not going to mention anything with that. The Escargot Express guy does not ask questions about what you give him. He just takes it. Before we finish though, we're going to have some tea. Would you like some tea? Sure. Drink. Just like Saturn Valley.
Oh.
That was coffee, but now it's tea. See, there are like alternate versions. Like a great tapestry, vertical and horizontal threads have met and become intertwined, creating a huge, beautiful image. In Mother 2, it talks about like a poorly woven together tapestry, kind of ramshackle. Made it sound a little nicer in this EarthBound. You may have cursed this never-ending journey. You have known injury and defeat, but you have got the Sword of Kings now. You have struggled on to reach this place. Your inborn wisdom and courage have helped bring you here. You have believed in your friends, and as a group, you have supported each other. Have you ever stopped to consider how much your power has grown? Now you could fell enemies in Onet and Tucson with one blow. I could fell enemies in Stonehenge with one blow. As you certainly know, you cannot turn back. Gigas, the arch-fiend of the universe, is growing frightened of you and your power. He is searching for ways to end your journey. From here, the challenge grows, and your adventure will take you beyond anything you ever imagined. You are drawing near to Gigas. Remember, when you are suffering hardships, your enemy is also struggling. I saw the pile of Super Starmen you made. Still, where did Porky go anyway? When this cup of tea is finished, your adventure will continue. Your destiny pulls you in the right direction. Believe in yourself and press forward. Nice little tea time break. Ness! Paula! Jeff! Pooh with the really cool sword. Another one of my favorite songs. It's very soothing. May the goddess of good fortune smile upon you always. In EarthBound, he just says, like, good luck. They didn't want to mention goddesses. So yeah, there's quite a few differences in Mother 2, where it, like I mentioned, the tapestry is poorly woven together. Trying to remember some of the other weird little things. Yeah, poorly woven tapestry that's come together through encounters and farewells. I like the way that's phrased. And then he talks about you and your friends have grown really strong. This adventure is going to be a greater scale than you ever thought, stuff like that. So it's slightly different. And obviously, just like the coffee break, the tea time is longer in EarthBound because English takes longer to scroll than Japanese, so. Okay. We're gonna heal up and get out of here. Oops. I'm gonna go save and we will finish up. Thank you all again. Sorry we're not doing the sanctuary on this one, but we'll get that next time and hopefully do two sanctuaries in one stream. I'm gonna thank the members and thank everyone for watching. If you want to leave a like, I appreciate it. I'm so happy we got the Sword of Kings. That was just something I wanted to do. I didn't think it would be possible on stream, but we did manage it in, you know, not super quick amount of time. It wasn't the first Starmen or anything, but it was relatively short amount of time when you think about it. I think compared to the way that I did it last time, it definitely was faster. Okay, let's thank all the members.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dani.
Thank you, all the members.
Thank you to our Tabi and Juju treat givers, our highest tier right now: Average Chris, Somberline, Rafa, Steven, Mark, Ashley, Alina, Josh, and Kayla. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you to our Night Owls as well. I was gonna say thank you to treat giver Ashley for doing a bonus gift membership as well. I'm trying to see what other ones we got, and the super chats. I believe Steven did a super chat, and Vixie did a message. It's me did that. Oh, there are Euros. I wonder if they've seen Stonehenge. Thank you, it's me. Thank you to all our early birds, including our mods. Appreciate y'all. If you wanna, if you're subscribed and you're interested, check out the join button below. You can maybe join if it sounds good. I appreciate you watching either way. Liking, subscribing, all that stuff definitely helps. Okay. I think we're about 2 streams from finishing this thing. Woohoo. We're getting close, and we got the sword I wanted, most importantly. All right. Thank you all again. Thank you, Dani, for being with us.
Yeah.
Keeping me company, reading the questions while we making the poll while we sliced a bunch of robots and or aliens in half. And we're slicing them more after we got the sword, just bashing them beforehand. And yeah, we'll see you next time. I hope you're looking forward to it. I don't want to overhype it, but the finale of EarthBound is one of the coolest endings of any game. So please check that out, and maybe the next stream as well. We'll see you then. Take care of yourselves. Take it easy. Goodbye.
Bye.